now broadcasting.
Whoa! Oh my god, but everything's so different. Oh my god. Even though we've just done things differently.
It's your Power Sandwich Gamer here with my good friend Maestro Owl, or Maestro.
It's just Maestro for Joe.
And also MHSPshadow.
It's Maestro now, isn't it, Joe?
Yeah. The name I've got currently is basically the name I'm keeping for life now.
I think you're more, in my opinion, I think you're more settled on Maestro. Like the way how it's been written.
I like how it's spelt wrong because I've done that on purpose.
Well, I know why. Joe, I know you better than anyone. I know how you fucker think.
Also, you guys can see a title I put for the stream, like...
I actually can't see this. I actually can't see your stream.
Oh, it just says trying to catch up with Joe.
I just put down playing some Warframe with you and Joe, but it was like YouTube names. Do you need me to activate the flood hatch?
Sorry?
Do you need me to open the flood hatch?
There's a flood hatch?
Yep, apparently so.
Didn't even know that.
Additional fuel cells will be used to restore its shields. An artifact has been located.
That thing really is a gas blower. I've just seen you like fire gas at everyone.
Exactly, yeah. It's a gas.
Harry, I didn't expect you to shoot methane everywhere.
Gas out Ben's ass, basically.
You twat.
I mean, I could rename this to MHSP, like I do with my horses, and...
You know, it's funny, I can't even actually, like, it's so funny, because I generally can't even, like, rename shit right now.
I don't think I'm using any of my renamed shit at the moment on my character.
Really?
No, mine.
Yeah, but I do have a lot of weapons that are, like, renamed and quite stupid.
Do you know, it's funny, I don't even know how to rename shit on this game.
Depending on where you go, you have to have either Cetus or Fortuna unlocked, and there are vendors that you can pay plat for to rename weapons.
I swear to God, I've got Fortuna. Didn't we finish him? Like, didn't we finish
Fortuna is the open world on Venus. That's where you rename guns and stuff, whereas Earth is where you rename melee weapons.
Hey Joe, look where I am a second. I have achieved ultimate power!
What the fuck did you get? I didn't even... What the fuck? Oh, you're actually in it. Of course you are.
I've achieved ultimate power!
Yeah, this is our plan, everyone. This is what we're doing.
Anyway, Ben, I gave you a book. Hope you're happy.
A book?
Yeah, look on your character. There should be a book next to you.
Ooh.
A magical book.
So what does it do? Does it protect you?
It'll shoot enemies and scan enemies for you. It's part of my skill set. I would give one to Harry, but he's got to be near me when to do it, and I need to get my range up a bit more, so...
You've been seeing a lot of the updates about Warframe. I haven't been watching them, but I've just been seeing them pop up every so often.
I'm waiting for their. It's not games con. There's like a con. There's like a con that's going on in Japan, China. Sorry, and they're doing their next update there, which I'm.
Oh, are they?
Yes.
Yeah, I know they've been doing a bit of like they were talking about the new character that they've been doing and the new update.
Yeah, new Warframe for now. Yeah.
I know that's a thing that's been happening recently.
Yeah, I can't wait for 99 now.
I'm just trying to catch up to that rank, you know.
So you can play it, yeah.
Yeah, so I can play it and maybe stream it.
I think it's out in like November. I think they said. I can't remember October.
Really?
I might be able to catch up by then.
Yeah, the new update. Yeah, it's coming out this year.
Yeah, I think I might be able to catch up.
Joe, if they bring this out this year, It's going to be the biggest launch of this game in its history.
Oh, absolutely.
It's going to be the biggest launch.
Oh yeah, it will. It'll bring a lot of people.
Do you know, it's funny, now that Warframe is now like a AAA game, they have like full free reign, whereas like, I don't know if you've noticed this with like different game services, they barely do any fucking anything to like Warframe. And
well,
like, the way how it's been done.
Warframe's dev team love playing the game themselves, and a lot of them came from like nothing, so they kind of understand a lot of the gameplay shit, and they actually listen to their fans.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, and I'm saying that Warframe hasn't got like an executor, like basically and producer like looking at the game.
It does
like
actually
fucking
have
about.
a company that owns it. There's a Chinese company that owns it called.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm
they're
saying.
called.
Jared, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that the company's
They kind of
not
just let me do
like the owner company, like the owner of the company
yeah.
that's making here is not doing what the dreaded Western powers would do.
They're not owned by like Activision or anything, so they got nothing to worry
Have you
about.
been seeing what's been going on with Halo? Fucking hell! There's a chance that Halo might not even be around anymore. You know, like the next few years from now.
I mean, I'm not surprised then with some companies, Microsoft.
Have you seen a new Minecraft movie?
I was
Oh
gonna talk
my
about that,
god,
yes,
it looks
I was
It
gonna-
looks like
shit!
an absolute fever dream. It looks like somebody was like, okay, we're on drugs, so let's just make this. I don't know what's going on.
It looks shit!
I'm
It
gonna
looks-
watch it either way. I'm gonna be like,
I showed it to I showed it to like my staff that used to be my key worker, and she was with me yesterday, and I think it was, yeah, I showed her yesterday, and she looked at me and went, I don't have a lot of high hopes for the game. And I was like, I don't blame you. Like, I don't have like, basically what they've done is they've fucked up the entire whole thing, because it doesn't look like it's going to work. Even though the CGI is everywhere, like you can see what they were going for. They were probably going for like the similar design that they did for that movie, didn't they?
I heard
Yeah, what movie was
rumor
it?
that it's made by the same director that did the Borderlands movie, but I could
Right.
be wrong.
Oh, that
but
was
I've heard.
terrible.
Yeah, I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I've heard. Which does not give me a lot of hope. And as much as I love Jack Black, I do, because he's a huge Minecraft gamer and all that. So, but it's like, I don't think him being Steve is something I want, because Steve is not that sort of character. He's the
very
playable
quiet.
character for a start. So it just doesn't make sense.
The thing is, Steve is quiet. Like,
Oh, you guys.
me and you know.
Oh yes, oh yeah.
Oh, so you bastards just left me.
Yeah, sorry, Joe. Sorry. Oops.
Oh no, it's alright. I will hit extraction now.
You were taking forever.
Yeah, I was trying to rank up my Warframe, so that's why I didn't leave.
It's alright.
We can return back to that place again, you know.
I was just trying to level up my character. The longer we stay, the more like I will join in a sec. I'm just trying to leave.
It's alright.
The mission. I'll get to extraction. But no, I got no faith in the Borderlands movie.
No.
No, I don't have a lot of hope for the Borderlands film either. Like I was looking at the review and the movie, and I don't have any hope for it.
I
I
don't
feel
know
like
what they were trying to go for with the whole like.
I think they were
very
trying
lazy
to
to have people.
make it a video game, cinema, or TV franchise success like other projects were.
I don't get. Minecraft is a very like stylized game. I failed to join for some reason. Can you say it again? But Minecraft's a very stylized game. They have the pixelated art style. They also have like animated shit on their like websites and the launch on the PC version. I've seen it, and it's like you could have easily made a film like that's animated for Minecraft, and it would have fucking sold billions.
Yeah, if you do an
Granted,
animated
this movie will sell
movie,
out anyway because it's Minecraft, but I don't get why they've added these live action people. It's like they've made a plot where it's like, they get sucked into the game, so technically it's humans in the game. It's like, that's really lazy.
it is. It's lazy writing, and that's exactly.
It is. Can I have another invite, by the way?
All right, I'll send you one because
it didn't let me.
I don't know if Harry's still here.
I did send you an invite.
Yeah,
Joe.
it failed to join.
So
I just need another one.
I've sent you another one.
Thank you. But yeah, I don't know why they did it. You know what it reminds me of? Do you remember the Super Mario movie that was like live action?
Oh, fuck off! Not that
one. It
one.
reminds me of that.
No, you're joking.
And the more I think about it, the more I feel like it's almost the identical plot.
Is it the one that you're thinking that could be like from the? Is it the 80s or the 90s they did it?
Yeah,
I
the
can't
really
remember.
old one where these plumbers get transported to another world, and at the end of the
I've never
film, they're like,
seen that
"Oh, we can make a
version,
game about you
and I
guys."
can't find. I've never seen that version. I can't find it anywhere, like on.
I think it's just called
Netflix
Super Mario. I
this-
can't remember.
Or Disney. Is it on Prime, Joe?
I don't know. Probably would be most likely on Prime. I would have thought, but it's just it's so weird though.
The old Super Mario film, from what I've been looking into, it looks shit.
Yeah, but this Minecraft movie reminds me of that because
that's what I'm saying as well. I'm agreeing.
If you look at how the film is basically two people get sucked into this like video gamey like world, and they have to try and survive it. Blah blah blah. It reminds me of the Minecraft film.
I looked at Bowser.
This family have been sucked in there.
Do you remember Bowser in the movie that?
I like the pets, guys.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why he's got a fucking hat on his face.
The one with the hat. Is that yours, Joe? The hat one?
Mine's got a hat on. Yeah, mine's.
Yeah, yeah, that
here
one.
he is.
No, so the problem is I have with like with the new genres for like the new movies and stuff like that. This is why I don't watch films anymore because you know, like TV and movies nowadays are like run by corporate corrupted bastards that fuck around with the style play, with the
From what
law.
I heard, has anybody ever watched? Is it Stampy Longnose? He was a Minecraft YouTuber. I never watched him.
I know him.
I've never watched him, but he was like a big Minecraft like YouTuber, and he was like child games, whatever.
He's still doing it.
Yeah, he is. But I watched a video on him where he was talking about the actual film because he's not he's not a big Minecraft YouTuber, so he's all about it. And he actually said that he doesn't quite understand why they went with this style. There must be a reason, but Mojang are full in control of this movie apparently.
If Mojang
are fully in control, and they've decided
that's a good thing, I guess.
Well, clearly they've clearly
either the trailer isn't showing us anything decent at the moment, or there is more to this film that they're hidden. But it's whatever they've shown isn't very good. So
I mean, we'll have to wait till next year to see any more updates.
Well, they said it's next year, isn't it? It's coming out, isn't it?
Wait for like another trailer, I think.
Is it next year? They said.
It said April next year. It's due to come out on the trailer, but we have to see more.
Yeah, I think one thing
or something did it say, or 25th? I can't remember.
It's a kids film, really, so it doesn't matter if it's good or bad. It'll sell.
Yeah, but it looks shit.
It does look shit.
Personally, if you look at the kids like nowadays, they ain't gonna be interested of that shit. If it was like 20 years ago, then yeah, of course it'll be interesting for the kids.
Yeah,
but,
yeah. Our generation, which are in their like mid-20s, mid to late 20s.
Yeah, like kids like nowadays, they wouldn't even be interested.
Most people going to watch the Sonic movie who are like young now won't understand half the shit happening.
Exactly.
I can't wait. I saw a video about it, and it was like kids now watching the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, the new one coming out.
Thing is,
like watching us. It was on about the scene when Maria gets shot, and everyone's like really sad.
Oh yeah, I seen it.
But then it cuts to our generation, and we're fucking cheering.
Yeah.
We're like, yes, that means the story's gone in the right direction. Fucking finally.
I'll do that.
That's
with
the thing,
you guys.
though.
I'll be like,
yeah.
That's the thing, though. That's exactly what they've gone for. But I don't know what they're going for with Shadow. It's really cool that I like
I
like
Keanu
what they've
Reeves
done with
in that.
Keanu. Yeah.
I called it.
I don't get what...
You did call it, to be fair, Joe. I knew you got it. I knew you had it right.
And also, guys, I don't get with Shadow is, what's his beef with Tails? Like, what?
Yeah, I don't know why, but I think that originated in Sonic X. For some reason, they keep writing like Shadow be annoyed at Tails, and I have a bit of a theory of why that is. Tails is the smartest out of the group and probably has a gadget that can, like, stop Shadow. But I don't know. Other than that, he does seem to like beating up Tails.
I think it's going to be done. I think it's going to be shown in the film, actually. They might actually show it in the movie.
And I was like, that's cool. Yeah, give the bike back.
Because Sonic, awesome. If you remember, Sonic was trying to, like, not, like, show any, like...
Anger.
No disrespect or anything to Shadow, and then Shadow just
angry Sonic in this movie, which I'm looking forward to.
That's what's rumored due to in the trailer with what might happen to his pal in King Scarlet.
Yes, there was some rumour saying that Donut Lord might get killed or might get heavily hurt, and Sonic might start losing his nicer side.
Yeah.
Because at the start of the trailer, he kind of says, "Oh, you found family, but you never changed who you are," and it might. As the story goes on, Sonic might have to make decisions that he's not comfortable with, so it might start changing him.
Well, think about it. They might have to do the same thing what they did with the original Sonic films, didn't they? Sonic games, because Sonic games did exactly the same thing, didn't it?
Well, yeah,
like
the
with
Sega.
Sega.
Games, they start. I can't wait.
That's what I'm really excited about. I'm glad that they're going for Sonic X.
I think, I was talking to Brandon about this, I have a theory that when Sonic gives Eggman one of his quills, which gives him his power, he's going to 100% use that to build Metal Sonic. And I have a feeling if they're going to go a bit differently with the story, because it's not going to be like Adventure 2, there's going to be some different things in it. The only reason Shadow teams up with Sonic at the end is probably to fight Metal Sonic, and that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
So I have a feeling the final fight will be Super Shadow, Super Sonic versus Metal Sonic, or
because what's going to happen here is you can tell they're going to you can definitely tell that they're going to use the Sonic Heroes kind of theme that they did for.
It's not Sonic Heroes. They're using Live and Learn, which is from Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The trailer, because at the end of the trailer, it's got that kind of dun 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 dun. I was like, yeah, I already know. I already knew they teased it anyway, but. Yeah,
I wasn't saying, Joe. I wasn't saying it to
Sorry.
Got 2 random views. I was like, hello, whoever popped on.
Yeah, I had one a minute ago. I don't know if they're still watching, but hello, if you're still watching.
We're just rambling about random stuff, guys.
We just talk it. This is kind of a casual stream
we don't need
for
to
us.
leave yet, guys. So I don't know what. We kind of want to stay for as long as we can.
I'm not going anywhere. I only just got to the end, so to be honest, I didn't even know I was at the end anyway.
I'm following Joe, who's just following you, Ben.
Yeah, so my view on the Sonic movie, Joe, is I think they're going to go for obviously Sonic Adventure, and then later on they might go for Sonic Heroes theme.
I'm hoping they go a bit more differently and they bring Silver into it, because people have been asking for Silver to come back into the story for a long time, and he's one of my favourites, so I'd love it if he was,
and I don't.
I feel like they would do it a bit later on, but I'd just looking for it.
I think they will do something about it.
I know, they're not standing, they're just going.
If you think about it, Sega, obviously Sega aren't the best with listening, but obviously this year they've been getting better, yeah, and I think that's because, it might be because of the management.
Yeah, since Sonic Frontiers, they've started listening more, because that game, it wasn't brilliant, that game, it was good, it was really good at, the boss fights were brilliant, but they started listening to the fans more in that game, because that was kind of that Sonic Frontiers apparently was their kind of if this game fails, Sonic is dead kind of thing. And it was
I don't blame
Sonic
them, because they ran the game to the ground.
Yeah, but Sega's just terrible at not giving Team Sonic enough time to make anything. So basically, they managed to build, make a really good game with Sonic Frontiers, and they went, I guess Sonic's not so bad after all, so they actually started,
I think they might have actually spoken to. They might have actually spoken to the executives at the top, and they might have actually voiced their anger and their frustration about it. And
it was that, and fans are very, very.
Oh yeah, I bet you they've had like. I bet you they probably did like I bet you in Japan they probably did this this thing where they had like a vote or something to prove that they weren't doing very well with the with the franchise, and they obviously now having to listen to it because they're having to now go like, oh shit, you are now being serious about it, because like obviously Sonic, you know, if Sonic dies, then you know in the show
if the game, if the game had failed, they would have stopped making Sonic games, but they would have moved him more to being like a film. So they still would have carried on the films, but I feel like it would have gone a completely different direction. Because obviously when Sonic Frontiers came out, they'd already had 2 Sonic films out. So I feel like he would have gone more into, they would have done more films, but I don't know. Either way, that didn't happen, and we're still getting Shadow, so fuck yeah.
Hey, we
knew Shadow was coming anyway, weren't we? We knew Shadow was coming, didn't we? We knew it was coming.
In, 2, yeah. But I just, you know, it's crazy to think of the Sonic movie. Like, go back to when the first original trailer came out and how fucking terrifying Sonic looked.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
They basically did a Minecraft movie. Let's make him hyper realistic and terrible and scary. Let's give him human teeth.
And he was called Smonic in the comments, like.
Yeah, or like Ugly Sonic, or like really like degrading names. And then they decided like maybe we're wrong. We'll go back and fix it. And holy shit, it's a good job they did.
Because now the movie's like the biggest in their franchise. It's like the second. It's the second biggest game in
like,
Japan's
so
gaming industry.
In Sonic the Hedgehog as a movie than I did fucking what came out at the time actually. The second one, or the third, I can't remember. There was like a film that came out alongside it, and it ended up being shit. I can't remember what it was. Probably the Minecraft movie. I don't know.
Yeah, likely.
Like, I have no faith in that movie, but I have more faith in Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
Yeah, do you remember I was saying about my staff? That was actually Gail. Gail was telling me about it. She was saying about. She was saying that she has no hope in it.
Guys, I'm watching the new Beatles movie next Tuesday.
Oh, I'm planning on going to see that next weekend.
What movie? Sorry, I misheard you.
I've seen the first movie with research and that, you know.
Yeah.
And I didn't really get the ending much of the first movie.
I honestly haven't seen the film yet, and I've got that on my watch list. I might try and watch it the weekend actually. And yeah, because I want to go see the second one because I do like some of those movies.
What's your thoughts on Arcane?
I kind of want Tim Burton to do another Batman movie, or
didn't he do 2 or 3? No, you
probably.
I think he did 2, and the other 2 were by a different guy.
Yeah, they were. Yeah.
They're in the same universe.
Joe, what's your thoughts on Arcane?
Oh man, I can't fucking wait.
Same, I can't wait for that.
You know,
as well.
it's a shame that they're only doing 2 seasons.
Well, there's a reason for that. It's 2 seasons for Jinx and Vi. That's their story over. The next Arcane type of like thing will be about a different League of Legends character, but it won't be called Arcane.
Oh, so they're still going to go for it, but they're going to go for a different
basically,
theme.
Basically, they're going to go through the entire roster. So Arcane this is the final season for the city of the Arcane, like Piltover and Zorn. So it's basically about those 2 cities, and then the characters involved like Jinx, Vi, Victor, etc.
Yeah.
But so yeah, it's only 2 seasons for these 2 like regions, whereas like the next show they will make will be about a different character in League of Legends. That's basically what they're doing. They're doing a Marvel basically.
I like that because like it's very clever.
Yes,
they're doing it correctly, which is exactly what the fans have been demanding for all these fucking
Arcane
years.
Season 1 was like in development for like nearly 10 years, I'm pretty sure.
And also, Joe, I'm gonna try and say, if it's another attractive character like Jinx and Vi, you definitely be like, oh yeah, you're hot.
Yeah.
I do like the look of Vi though. Like Vi's one of my favourite characters.
Vi.
Yeah, Vi, that's it.
Vi's going down like an absolute like emo route, which is kind of cool because she does look a bit like that in the games, I guess. But I don't play it.
Is she she's the girl with the red hair,
Vi
isn't she?
is the red-haired one that's, that fights the
Who's the blue one again?
That's Caitlyn.
Caitlyn, that's
it. You're thinking Caitlyn, yeah, that's the
that's right.
blue hair with the sniper rifle, yeah, which I think I love her, she's cool.
Are they actually a couple in the game?
I think so.
It's more of a will they, won't they couple sort of thing. They
are so like they like each other, but they don't. But they won't do
couples. Basically, there's a synthesized target. Who needs to get a synthesized target?
I don't know.
I
haven't had anything come up.
Because
there's an enemy here.
Yeah, this guy here. You won't be able to kill him. You won't be able to kill him. You need to scam him. You need to scam him, basically.
It's a codec scanner or synthesis scanner?
Codec scanner. Synthesis scanner, Scott, sorry.
Oh.
Basically, you'll need to scan him.
Okay, scan.
There's different parts of him there's different parts you need to scan, so there's like different... You need to scan all of them.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
There's like dots all over his body and you have to scan every single one of them.
Oh, I see them.
I don't see him.
Because you need a
blue
synthesis
dots?
scanner.
Yeah, I've got a
they will
synthesis.
turn blue, yeah.
Yeah, I'm using a synthesis scanner right now.
It might not be for you then, it might be for Hasbro.
I think I scanned them all, I think.
If you do, he disappears, so...
Oh wait, no, he hasn't. Oh, no,
there you go. There you go. Yeah, you go on.
I have received the synthesis. You are an efficient hunter.
The Gorgon blueprint. I don't need another one.
So just coming back onto the conversation about Arcane. So basically you're saying that they're going to go for like a Marvel kind of way again.
A Netflix-style universe.
A Netflix-style universe, yeah. Which I think is pretty cool. So I'm not into League of Legends, and this show is one of my favourite shows. So it's a good introduction to League of Legends, even if you're never going to play the game.
No.
Because it tells you about all the characters, all the story, and honestly, it's brilliant. I'm never going to play League because it's just not my sort of game. I don't know. Actually, I've given it a go and I did enjoy it, but I don't like the community. They're a bit toxic. The game's very competitive. It's just not my cup of tea. But yeah, I can't wait for the next season.
Personally, bro, I don't blame you for saying that.
I don't know what level you guys are, but I'm level 17 now, so...
I'm still 7.
I'm at level 10.
Okay.
I'm at 7.
Level 11.
Damn, Harry's that flamethrower is making you level up fast, Harry.
It is,
you're cool, but yeah, I'm level 9, sorry. Yeah, sorry, I'm level 9.
Probably looked at your mastery rank, that's what it was.
Yeah. I just double checked it, so yeah, I'm at 9. You know what? I know I've ranted about this before, but I'm glad that Halo TV show is over.
Yeah, it's awful.
Yeah, that's why they even greenlit the first season in the first place. Like.
I'm surprised they got a second season.
Yeah.
The reason why it got a second season, Joe, is because it was planned. It was planned to have a second season.
They were going to have a second season no matter what.
Yeah.
Oh god, that's absolutely stupid. Like the thing is, it looked really good, like effects wise at times.
Yeah.
And then story wise, it was like just not there. It's like basically a generic space show with it's like somebody got a generic space game and modded.
Basically, it's like Star Trek, but in a really shit setting. Do you know what I mean? That's why I see it.
It feels like someone played Starfield and added Master Chief into the game.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking around that similar thing.
Like, yeah, you wanted Master Chief in this game, right? Well, here you go, you got him. Yay! Now he's taking his armor off and his clothes off in the first season. It's like, oh, right.
Oh, great. Now we're having him shagging a woman that is from the Covenant. Fantastic. Well done, guys. Even though Halo is supposed to be a fucking 16-year-old game.
People forget that fucking Master Chief's technically a virgin.
He is actually. No, you're right.
Yeah, he is.
A lot of people, like, I don't know if you know this, but a lot of people have been like laughing and memeing about this.
And turned into like fucking
child soldiers.
Well, they were child soldiers, but the only reason why that Dr. Halsey did it was because their genetics were so sophisticated they had to do it because
children are easy to like build, like they're easy to mold.
Yes, they're easy they're easy to indoctrination. Yes, that's what she said.
I was just going to say, you know, Russia are producing child soldiers now in their schools with their cadet.
I mean, they did that before with Russian sleeper agents and stuff. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of on brand for Russia at this point. It's not good, but they do that.
Well, to be honest with you,
if you look at little resources they fucking got at the moment, but hey.
To be honest, when you look at like the Chief and the background of what happened to him and why he was chosen to be that way, was because he wasn't. Not just only he had genetics that helped him, you know, manipulate the situation to his advancement to the situation. They had to like get them in there because, you know, not only that the Chief had to have like this ability to, you know, combat not just the Covenant, because like people forget that the Covenant wasn't even a thing until like 25. So basically the year 2525 was the year that the Covenant hegemony, or some people would call it the Empire, like the Covenant Empire, was established. Like that was when we had first contact. But we were fighting the we were fighting rebellions. We were fighting successionists and all that stuff because, rightly so, the Earth was using corporate enterprises to, you know, to screw him over, and that's exactly what's happened.
You know the very first episode of the Master Chief, like the Halo show, where he takes his helmet off?
Yeah.
I think that scene actually works if they slightly tweaked it, and I'll explain why.
Yes!
So the reason he took his helmet off, he took off his helmet to basically show he was human, so that the girl understood that, and was like, okay, you're on our side. But how they could have done it, as he takes his helmet off, cut to black. Just cut to black.
Yeah.
And then have him say something like, something cool or something, or like, you know, I'm here to save you or something.
What I don't agree with...
They didn't have to show his face there. They could have just had it cut to black, and then it would have been like, holy shit, this feels like Halo.
I think what they would have done... I think personally, what they should have done is, yes, they should have not shown his face, but I think what they actually should have done is they should have shown Chief's background. They should have gone for the books. They should have looked into the books a bit more often. They should have looked into the story of how he started. They should have started.
You know what I found really annoying is when he was going on the whole rampage and basically blaming Halsey and saying, "Oh, she never told us this, that, and the other." And I sat there and thought, I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, Ben, but I'm pretty sure Halsey told them what was going on the whole time. Like, they knew. Yes. The children knew everything.
In the show,
Halsey
they never did that.
Secret.
That's what I'm saying. They never did that in the show. That's what pisses a lot of people off, like the fans and everybody else. That's what pisses the fans off, because they know
Halsey was like really secretive when she didn't. She told them what was going on.
Yeah, because that was why. Because Halsey was a mother figure to 75 children. That is why she was telling the truth. It even says in the film that, like, sorry, not in the film. It even says in the books that she felt horrible for putting them into this position, but she had no choice. They either had to do it because it was out of her it was out of her position. They had to get super soldiers that were easily indoctrinated, and their bodies easily manipulated at an early stage in their lives to train, to fight, and learn how to deal with combat situations in a very serene manner. They had to do something about it. That's why Halo was such a... that's why, you know, Halo was a big deal. Because Dr. Halsey saw what was happening to it. And if you look into Halo 4, she even says that the Spartans are humanity's next step, which is exactly what she means. Because they're basically saying, she's basically saying that the Spartans are basically humanity's next step into enlightenmenthood. So basically what I'm saying is they'll basically, humanity is would likely get stronger and more powerful as the centuries would go by. That's the point that they're trying, that some of the writers were trying to make. But what the people, these really toxic people that they do every single day, they're like saying, oh, it's not Halo, it's not this, not that. Fuck it! If you're not a big fan of Halo, don't play it. Sod it. I've been playing Halo since 2012.
I think
yeah.
You know what they needed
Also,
on board? Someone who was like the guy who played Witcher in Netflix show. Like they needed someone like him, because that guy, he's read all the Witcher books, played all the Witcher games, he knew everything about the Witcher, and the main reason he got fired is because, I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, is because he kept on telling them that they were doing all the stuff wrong. Like he was the guy on set saying Garrett wouldn't do that, and they got rid of him because of that, I'm pretty sure.
He knows the fucking law. It's just these corporate...
Now he's doing the
it's just these
Warhammer
corporate
as well.
don't know what they're doing.
Warhammer. To be fair, I do want the new Warhammer game. It looks so good.
I don't like the corporate wankers that are ruining these films and TV shows.
A Space Marine, but it's basically the next game that's going to come after Helldivers, because Helldivers is basically dead in the water now.
At the moment, until they release something new,
they're starting to. It's starting to lose its hype now, isn't it?
It is losing its hype now, yeah.
Because of the shit that Sony gave it.
Sony did not help that situation, though.
To be honest, if Sony did not do what they did, the game would be in a far better position than it was 6 months ago.
But basically, the new the 40k Space Marines game is basically going to be the same sort of premise. You're going around different planets, you're liberating them, but you're playing as basically something on the same level as a fucking Spartan.
Yeah.
It's like a Warframe cross between a Spartan. Is basically.
Do you know it's funny?
Fucking they're like jacked up super soldiers that are.
Do you know it's funny?
Fighting mech suit tanks, and I think that's sick.
Yeah. Do you know it's funny because 40k, I think I don't know if I'm right, but I think 40k mimicked Halo at the same time, because Halo.
I think 40k came out first. I could be wrong though. I'm sure
it might have been 20 years before. Actually, no, they wouldn't.
So I don't know.
No, I think they have been around since the early 20s. I don't know, 2000s or something. I don't know. Halo's been around since the 90s.
I'm pretty sure 40k
guys, can I say something, guys? Has any of you two recent 2 seasons of the Amazon Prime Lord of the Rings go? Speaking about,
I've seen the first season, and I found it quite fun. I quite enjoyed it. It wasn't brilliant. It wasn't something I'd say is the ground it's not like Game of Thrones level. It was alright. I enjoyed it. It had a lot of problems, but yeah, I didn't think it was terrible. But
I like the look of the new season, because the new season's saying about Sauron.
Yeah, I recently saw this project on Disney Plus called Shogun, and that was more like a Game of Thrones element in that show, and that's
Japanese.
It's half Japanese,
it's based on
English.
It's based on No, I think it's based on China actually. I might be wrong.
China.
Or Japan. It's based on Japan.
It's both. Yeah, it's basically both on that because this is going to sound complicated, but basically, historically, China and Japan were actually the same cultures, but then they split off from China completely, and they formed Japan. That's why they have this. That's why they have this similarity in culture and in rural respect and things like that.
Japanese, half English, half than that, and I recommend you guys to watch it on if you have Disney Plus. Well, you can't now, Joe.
You know, it's funny. I was watching. I was actually watching a scene where like they're showing like the cannons and all that stuff. I don't know if you saw it, Had, but I was watching a scene like on YouTube where they did a scene about the cannons. They were testing the cannons and like they were like saying, "Oh, the guys from like Denmark or Sweden couldn't get this correct and all that stuff." And then this British man just like completely like fired this massive cannon. That was like obviously that we would use on battleships or like cruisers and stuff like that. And the funny thing about it is that we proved to Japan or China that we actually that we did it because we made it into a thing, and they were really impressed. But basically, Shogun is, if I'm looking at the historics properly, they're basically basing the show where they've got all the clans. So basically during the time of like Japan, basically Japan and China were just as bad. China basically had clans in the area, so they were actually different nation states before China was even a thing. So China basically became.
Hey Ben, you brought John's gun
Excuse me.
over here, by the way.
Huh?
You put guns over here. One of the enemies sometimes steals it.
Yeah, one of the enemies sometimes knocks your main gun out, and you have your.
Where's my gun?
I don't know. Just
it was right here. You picked it up. I just wanted to do it.
Oh, I've got my gun. I'm fine.
Yeah, you picked it up. Yeah. There's an enemy that can sometimes steal it, and there'll be like a yellow marker that's on the map where you
Makes sense. So, back to what I was just saying. So basically, Shogun basically has like this this feeling that I was receiving from the vibe, and this vibe the vibe I received was they were going for this cultural background that had like a few 100,000 years before like humanity like became as it is now. And basically China and Japan were very, very much different, but basically this is going to sound crazy because Korea was also just as bad. Because Korea was actually part of the I think it was part of China, and the Soviet Union basically said you can separate. So like they were like really supportive of like you know, the Korean War, whereas like we fought in the war. Do you know what I mean? And so that's kind of why things happened in the Korean War rather than some places like that, because if you look at the history, like if you look into history a bit more often, you'll actually see what goes on. So with Shogun, is basically they're showing off. I think it's possibly like maybe around like the early, probably 10,000 AD. Basically, it means that. So basically.
Sorry?
I'm gonna head to extraction, by the way. So.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll be with you in a minute.
Yes.
So basically, the show is based on the time, like the early years when China and Japan were basically starting to create themselves into a formidable strengths. So they never had an empire. So China, this is going to sound crazy to you guys, but China was named after the clan when they I can't remember his name, like something Chu or something like that. The bloke basically, like the man who made it happen, was the one that
Quick question, do you watch a lot of like historical stuff on China? Because fuck me, you have a lot of knowledge on it.
It's not just China. I have like a lot of it. I have like a lot of well, this is how I've been learning about like nations and things like that, because I'm basing Mars on like a federal republic, but it's got a special parliamentary system. So, and I've kind of like I've learned a bit, and I've kind of like learned a bit about like how factions work and how everything is. That's how I know so much about it, because I've learned to like embrace what's there, and I was able to basically mimic the cultural societies that we have today. Whereas, like, in Expanse, it's a very different society. It's a very different way. Whereas, like, so basically, it's a bit of like, there's a bit of hate between the Jovians and the outer planets, and between the like the inner planets, because of how much we're exploiting their resources and etc. But when you look at like history, like Shogun, for example, Shogun. So Shogun is basically.
Oh, I left the squad. No.
I did too. So basically, the story is, when you come to Shogun, the Shogun story doesn't exactly like. It's not exactly like saying, oh, this is all wrong, this is all this, this is all that. Shogun is basically based on
just
like
guys,
the early years.
Looking at like our progression from that mission, Harry, you did the most damage.
Oh, did I? Wow.
Yeah, you did like 48% damage. You did also take the most damage as well, 79%.
Shit.
Fuck
what
me.
was mine? What's mine?
You dealt about 28% damage, which was like 4% more than what I did, and you got 19% damage taken.
Yeah.
Whereas I got 3 damage taken. They couldn't hurt me apparently.
Sorry, I'm rabbiting about this topic. I'm just it immerses my understanding of cultures.
I get what you mean, Ben, because the story basically of Shogun is basically a British sailor gets marooned on the Japanese water, and his crew gets captured by one of the lords in the region.
Yeah.
And he gets into the top master lord of
and the one thing that they don't realise at the time as well, if you think about it, is that they say that that he is a weaponsmith. So in other words, they call it a gunsmith, like because of the guns, right?
Yeah.
But if you look at a weaponsmith, that's a very different, that's a very, very, very different thing to look at. You've got say, I might be wrong with the terminology, but basically the point I'm making is each weapon is made up of different aspects. You've got 1, the cannons. You've got 2, the pistols, the guns, all those things. Then you've got 3. You've got about all these swords, shields, all that stuff. Back in those days, they were still using swords. So if you think about it, they were only still using methods that were used during the very early times.
Ben, you're not here, by the way. You want to get?
Yeah,
I know. I'm trying to. I know. I've only just hopped into my thing because I was having to leave. I had to get to extraction as quick as I could.
Oh, that's fine.
No, so.
Oh, did you get left? Did you?
Yeah.
Yes.
So what happens is that not only you have to like look into the story, you have to like look into the history of what goes on. That's what makes it all culturally work. That's what makes it work.
I mean, I just watched it because it
guys. Just going to the loo.
Yeah.
I mean, I just watched it, Ben, because it had Game of Thrones vibes from it.
Don't you blame them?
Okay.
Because, like, even though it's got Game of Thrones vibes, it doesn't mean that they're going to go for, like, clones of, like, doing the show. It just... They have to make the show work, because if they don't make it work, they will not get the views they need.
And I think...
And that's why I disagree with the corporate side of life on that. Go on, Haz, sorry.
Also, from what I've seen from the show, I think it did work, and I hope they make a season 2 or multiple seasons.
But likely, yeah, they'll likely do it. They'll likely do that. They probably have announced it, but not many people have picked up on it. But to be fair, it's probably early days, and we're probably not going to find out anytime soon until like maybe like the mid-year or next year or something like that. But like as I was saying, it's difficult because they don't know. It is difficult because you don't know for a fact that what would happen with these cultures and all that stuff. And because coming back to my book a little bit, that like this is where my point comes to. My point is when you look at the cultures, you've got to mimic that story, and you got to get it correct. You got to get it right, and I'm doing that with my story. So how I'm doing it with like basically my story is I have to get basically the Martians to have an underground city, but they still have skyscrapers because there's going to be overpopulations from basically years ago. But that doesn't mean that they're using it as an escape. It's a rural thing that they can use. They can come out of their homes with spacesuits on, and they can go to work properly. And it's also got like things like going to like locations where like you can go to factories, you can go to biodomes and things like that. And those kind of things is what I've mimicked that culture. The mimic of a like the Martian culture I've aimed towards is a multinational culture. So you've got all these religions on there, you've got all these nations that like post nations that took all the people to say like the moon, Mars, and all them stuff. So when you look at the Jovians, for example, the Russians would have probably likely go to the Jovian side of it if they didn't get their way. Whereas like if you got people from the West, they would probably go for Mars. They'll probably go for like the moon and all that stuff. So that's what's happening with China and the US, because we've got a bit of a Cold War with them, and that is why that's why Americans are clashing with China, because China is basically clashing with that to the point where it's going to get culturally violent. And that's why things are the way they are. Like, you have to look at it in a different standpoint. And that's what I've had to learn. I've had to learn a bit about the British culture. I've had to learn about the American culture. I've had to learn about Harry, Chinese cultures.
Sorry,
and all that
James,
stuff.
Because you're in DeGraff's Hollow, did you see what I've called it? It's called Hazard's Corn Dungeon.
What is it?
This room is called Hazard's Corn Dungeon. Yeah, if you leave the room and come back in again, it'll pop up on the screen. If you come over here, come over here, Haz. As you come out the door and walk back in.
It says main hall.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh.
Yeah, I've been heavily decorating in this dojo, and I thought, I haven't got a room for you yet, so I slammed one here.
Yeah. So this is basically my room, in other words.
Yeah, sorry, Ben, you haven't got one currently. I'm working on that.
It's fine. It's fine.
You can play Energy Lab in my
like I say, guys, I'm going to stop talking about it because I'm going to keep rabbiting, and it's just going to keep going on and on and on, and I'm just going to shut up.
It's
but
fine,
it is a very big deal. That's what people need to remember about shows and movies. They need to look into the cultures and all that stuff, and that's what you need to do. And that's just what I'm doing with my story. And you got to look into that, and that's what I'm doing.
Also, can I do some advertising, by the way, Ben?
Huh?
Purchase MHSPshadow book now on wherever he's going to sell it. Or... I'm
actually on my 3rd chapter. Hard to believe this. I'm actually on my 3rd chapter. Would you like me to send you a copy at some point?
I probably won't bother to read it because of the live stuff. Maybe I don't. What about
no,
you, Joe?
no, like not like in not in a certain way. Like,
I'm with Hasp.
Would you like me to send you a picture? Like not a picture, but would you like me to send you like a documentation of the book, but you can read it in your own way? Would you like something like that, or you would like to have like an audio version? Because I'm trying to get the audio version to work, but the audio version's been a pain.
That's fine with me, or maybe a picture version of the book, you know.
It's going to take me a long time to do that. I'm already on the 3rd chapter, and it's a lot.
Good sir.
Actually, do you remember when you were trying to write a book, Joe?
You wanted to write a book?
Yeah, he did.
On and off. I'm better at writing short stories than I am books. Honestly, I could write a book. I have such a my own universe in my own head, but it's like trying to write a story is something I'm not very good at.
Yeah.
Because I'm writing a story. I've done it multiple times. I've wrote a story. I get to the point when I'm getting really excited about it, and I thought, I've missed so much context here. This doesn't make sense now. I feel like I'm the sort of person that should play D&D instead.
It's funny because because I'm sorry, I'm muddling my words up. So Hyperion, the guy who's in the server now on their Discord, he's actually he's from the game I'm currently playing, which is Infinite Lagrange, but he's also the key members of the faction that I've merged with, and frankly, I'm really happy that I've merged with them because they're very highly understanding. They're very, very chilled group because they don't they won't kick you out for some stupid reason. But obviously, if they kick you out, obviously it's because you've been disrespectful. But they've been very, very helpful, and they actually have a lot of people who are YouTubers in the group, and they're absolutely amazing. They're called Hydra FTM, and basically they're brilliant. They're a brilliant bunch of people. They're really fun to play with, and I enjoy playing and making content with them.
On the other hand,
he was the one who brought me up Chat GPT, and it's been helping me with writing more of my story. Sorry, go on.
I was just going to say, on the other hand, I hope you enjoy this ramble stream we've been having about bad projects or
sad projects.
I said bad projects.
Bad projects.
Like bad movies.
Oh, fan, yeah.
Or upcoming movies or stuff like that on this stream. Please give the stream a like, comment, favourite and subscribe.
You're about to end it, aren't you?
Next one, and a goodbye. Bye. And that's that stream done.
I'm still going. Stream. I'm still streaming. But no,
I can't be off stream for more than an hour.
I don't blame you. No, like I say, it's like as I was just saying about the shows and movies, it's all about finding a stable ground with culture, the story, and everything else. That's what it has. That's what it is. If you mess it up, you're fucked. You fucked the whole thing up, and you've lost it. And that's exactly what's happened to Halo. That's exactly what's happening with Marvel. Marvel's losing that edge now. You can tell from the way it's been worked.
Only Robert Downey Jr. can save Marvel now.
Well, they've gone for Marvel. Well, they've gone for him because they've obviously. Well, they've obviously brought him back because they've realised how much they fucked the entire seasons, like the whole series up. Because you've got all these characters from the TV show that nobody's going to watch, by the way, because no one's interested about the TV shows. They're more interested about the movies, not the TV shows. And when you got all these people that watch the TV shows, like the She-Hulk, for example, the She-Hulk is shit. It's a shit show.
Meh. Yeah, it was meh.
Yeah, it was bad. And I was looking at some memes about Deadpool and the movie, and Deadpool and the TV show, and you could just see how well it worked and not worked. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what it is. Mm-hmm. It just doesn't make sense why people just don't really think about what goes on.
Oh, Joe, do you have control of my character again to check the mods? My character's at level 22 now.
I can have a look if you want.
You'll have to link it up.
I'm currently decorating your room at the moment.
So Ben?
I said you'll have to link him up with that again.
Yes, I'm doing now. Day. Link with Joe.
I will leave the game a second because
That's hilarious, Joe. I love how you've done this.
I know. How did I screen?
I activate the spell called the Seal of Orichalcos.
The Seal of Orichalcos? I take your soul! Oh, I'm in your game. Ah, okay.
Sorry, I don't know the reference.
It's weird seeing my character stood here, that's weird.
Sorry, I don't really actually know the reference, what you're talking about.
From Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, okay. Sorry, I really didn't know. Are we still doing a bit more gaming at all, guys? Are we still like...
Yeah, we are. I'm just checking my mods. Yeah,
are you linked them up?
Yeah.
Yes.
Joe can ruin my character if he wants to. I can't.
I could, yes, and he's powerless to stop me. Ha 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 ha.
You know, it's funny because it sounds so wrong when you say it. It really does. It really is funny. God, I love Skyrax.
The one mod I need to put in, Harry, is this one here, but I haven't got enough space just yet. So when your character's max rank, I should be able to. So
yeah, you might be able to when my character's max rank.
Well,
yeah,
Styrax.
Got on this weapon.
Styrax on my one is about 19. I'm level 19.
This weapon's strong enough to stay at this, to be honest.
Yeah, it will need beefing eventually because you're going to do more damage than that. But at the moment, you're doing fine with it. So, yeah. I will. Actually, I need to check something. I don't know if you've got any unlocked yet.
Got some of these unlocked, but
yeah. So
not
we need
all.
to get some more of these for you. Keep everything out. Yeah.
If those are still watching, I hope you're having a good evening.
I think they're called logos you can put on your frame, and they give you boost or reputation. Or
oh yeah. I don't know what syndicate are you part of? Do you have?
I'm part of yours that are allies together.
Oh, okay. I think if I'm pressing on ones. If I remember,
I'm with the Arbiters of Hexis.
Yeah, I think we're all with the same one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're quite easy to use, aren't they?
Officers. I don't think you don't have a thing for them just yet. Okay.
Isn't that right? Where that's the one that is very easy to use, isn't it? Arbiters of Hexis.
Arbiters of Hexis. It doesn't matter if they're easy to use or not. Arbiters of Hexis are just my favourite ones.
Yeah.
How do I leave this? Because I don't need to do this.
I'll leave it as stop sharing.
Okay, thank you. If you want to do the same, Ben, you can do that now.
Yeah, I'll link you to me in a sec.
Set yours up. I don't know what level. What level are you at the moment?
19.
Okay.
Mr. Barbar's shed. Fuck's sake.
Oh yeah. The first area, Ben, if you head to where Harry's room is, there is. I haven't put a sign up yet.
I've just left the dojo because I thought you guys left your ships.
No, we stayed in the dojo. You can stay in the dojo and mod.
Can you get me back into the dojo and have me back in the thing? Sorry, I didn't mean to. I didn't realise.
Stay on the ship a minute, actually. Just send me your thing so I can mod for you, because I'm currently not in the game. Because every time every time you guys share screen, it kicks me out the game. So.
Oh.
Yeah. I have to leave the game to then join it. Yeah, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Here we go. You
can
play
I see
as
the
me
mission
now.
Ben's got to play. He's got to. Oh, okay. No wonder you have to beat Protea. That's the mission you've got to do next.
What do you mean?
Harry, do you remember that mission where you have to throw the discus at the Warframe that can like?
Oh, that annoying mission I struggled with.
Yeah, you have to go to a different. The Warframe, which is
similar
this one.
to Captain America's shield.
Yeah, this one here. So this is the weapon you have to use in that quest, Ben.
Yeah, I know.
And if I remember correctly, you were finding that one hard. To be fair, it is a fucking hard fight.
It is.
And to be fair, it was hard.
Yeah, I can't remember how long it took me to beat it.
You remember how I was like raging about it, Joe, when I was trying to beat it?
Yeah, because I know for you
I swear
to be able to get to where we are, Ben, you need to kill that one.
I swear I did it 3 times. Yeah, I swear I played it like more than 3 or 4 times during the day when I streamed it. But the reason why I've stopped streaming it because I needed to like see if I can upgrade it, and now it's all upgraded, but I need to like get the right weapons and mods to get it to work, basically.
I've seemed to have lost my mastery rank now after we used Boma, Joe.
Yeah, your rank for your Warframe will be back to 0, so that's what we're ranking it back up. Basically, when you former it, it goes to 0, and then you have to rank it back up again to get it to 30. Once that's at 30, I should be able to fully mod your kit out. So I can't do yours just yet, Ben, because obviously there's 2 slots I can't do yet.
No.
So when you're higher level, I should be able to do it. So
okay.
That's it. That's that one done. So you're done as well.
Okay. I'm assuming.
I will leave your thing. Yeah, as soon as I figure out how to do it. Place everything there.
Yeah, you got it.
I find it funny that it took me this long with a PS5 to figure out how to game share with you guys.
I didn't even know about it till just now either. Never had to do it before.
Sorry for everybody who's just saw a blank screen. I do apologise. But, yeah, I hope you guys are having a good evening.
Right, I will invite you both back to my party, and then I'm going to head back to the dojo.
Cool.
Is
that a new skin they've just brought out? Oh, they have! Oh, it's got Ares! Yeah! It's called Ares skin! Nice! Look at my screen, guys.
Synax by any chance?
Yes! Oh, that looks so good. I like the look of it.
Anyway, Joe, I'm in the observatory.
Oh, it looks so good.
Still, the dojo.
Oh, the Ares skin, yes.
It looks so good. Oh, I love it.
I can see Ben is very much a die-hard Synax fan.
Because I like the Ares Legion. This is what I've based my story on. Like I've based.
The fact you know that is crazy because I didn't even know that.
Yeah, because
an invite, by the way.
Because Ares is basically the god of war. That's what it is.
Yeah, god of war. I know who Ares is.
Yeah.
I quite enjoyed the Greek gods.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you, Joe. Ben would love to do a holiday in Greece and.
I fucking love it. I really would. I actually would love to go to Greece. Would you actually like? I know this is going to sound stupid, but would we, if we had like a holiday together, would we actually like? Would we like do it together?
I would love to go on holiday with Joe if we have the budget and our benefits and that.
Hi, Ben. Welcome to my office.
I thought you were about to say, welcome to our Lord and Saviour, Jesus Christ.
No, this is my office. I don't have a church here. Despite being like a fucking...
yeah, but you are a fucking religious Warframe. You're an owl Warframe.
I'm not religious. I'm an owl that dabbles in void technology. I'm not a fucking... I'm not a priest. I'm a wizard.
I'm in my cave.
Yeah, I am.
Oh. Where are you? Are you in your you're in
cave
the
thing,
dungeon?
you know, standing on the forts, you know.
Maestro's cave. Can I have a look at your cave, Joe?
Fucking hell, go wander around wherever you want. Seriously, just go have fun. Well, I'll set up another mission in a minute.
What happened to the old cave, actually?
I changed things as I got bored. I can't see you in here for some reason.
Hey Tyler, welcome! Welcome to the stream. It's been a while, brother. How you doing?
Are you in here? Are you actually in here, Haz? Because I can't see you.
Yeah, I'm in the main
The
hall
vault
right
of Cybertron!
So for some reason we're not actually in the same lobby, which is a bit weird.
For fuck's sake, Joe! The
I
vault
haven't
of
decorated that room
Cybertron!
yet. I couldn't think of a funny name.
That is so funny.
The one opposite's funnier. I called it the dollhouse.
Joe, where are you?
Oh, for fuck's sake!
I'm in the we're in the Tenno lab at the moment. You probably won't be able to see us because we're not in the same room.
For fuck's sake! Hello, Tyler. So, yeah, welcome to the stream, Tyler.
Hi, Tyler.
Hey, Tyler.
Ooh, that's blue. Holy shit.
Oh, you're waiting for your food to cook. Fair enough. Now, how are you, mate? Like, you know, like, how's life?
That looks okay. She's dead.
You doing alright? We need to catch up at some point, actually, mate. I've got like a bus pass now, so if you ever want to like meet up in the future, just let me know and I'll travel down. And I can catch up with you guys.
Joe, I'm in your cave now, next to the dollhouse. Where are you at?
Hold on. I'm currently on my ship now. I'm going to set up a game for us because I don't think we're
The
all in the same
Oracle.
lobby at the moment.
Okay.
Oh, you can see my ship, can't you?
Yeah, I can see your ship.
Heck yeah.
It's good. I just got sleep work. So, yeah. Oh, I can't see your chat very well. I need to see if I can. Isn't there a way I can see my chat properly?
I don't know.
Oh,
Give me a
this is
second.
dry dock mission.
This is the dry dock mission, yeah. I decided to set one up.
Actually, I might need to rank up my arch ring.
Sorry, sorry, Tyler. I can't actually be able to see what you've all said. Oh, so you've been doing a bit of Overwatch then? Fair enough.
I
still love this cutscene.
You do sleep work now? Is that what you're saying?
What'd you say, Haz?
I said I'm surprised Overwatch is still going.
Yeah, I
It's
agree.
barely going.
Well, it's because wankers like Activision have fucked it up to the point where like the game is now unplayable. And now they've made a controversial character. No, just work and sleep is all I do. Fair enough, mate.
Yeah, I'm trying to get into a job, but no one's hiring near me at the moment.
As I've had to learn to accept that I won't be able to get a job anytime soon. I've had to
You
learn
motherfuckers get on the
to.
guns when,
I've had to learn to accept to get to use
Actually, I'll just go for health first.
things like using volunteering.
I mean,
I've
yeah,
had to
I
learn
do
to
volunteer as
volunteer.
well, but stuff I like volunteering at, like, for example, I enjoy
Ben,
volunteering at
you don't want to
two
use that
railways
gun
I've
yet, Ben.
volunteered
That's
at.
for mainly cruise ships.
Yes,
Like,
sorry, I've just remembered.
yeah, so that
My
you
bad.
don't want to waste too much of that one. I mean, I can
Yeah,
get more
sorry, my
ammunition,
bad.
it's just a bit of a pain.
I've only just remembered. Sorry.
Fine.
There we go. Hit the turret.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, Ben, I enjoy volunteering as well at the two railways I volunteer at. But with budget, I can only volunteer at one of them this year
Yeah.
at the moment.
Hey Ben, there's a cruise ship for you if you want to shoot it with the other gun.
I am shooting the guys. I'm trying to like take down. I've really just literally seen them on my
Are
right.
you in a wait? Hold on. Are you in a different gun now?
Yes, I'm in a different. I'm in a different gun.
Okay.
I'm the one who's shooting the ones on the side.
Oh, okay.
Joe and Nerd, I don't use the gun here. Fair enough. What the fuck's happened here? He warping?
No, I'm blowing it up.
Oh, nice.
I'm using the basically the death beam gun on the ship.
In other words, your version of the Death Star beam.
A very shitty Death Star beam, basically. Yeah. It throws up frigates, but it doesn't blow up planets. So.
You know, it's funny. They should actually make a movie about Great Britain, but it's in space.
Space.
Yeah, they have a huge fucking
Doctor
gun.
Who.
If we change the logic from the fact that we destroyed everything through boats and we have like spaceships instead, I think we would just conquer the galaxy.
Then I think
That's
they
the point. That's the point. And like have like different nations that are like obviously in British culture,
Oh, yeah,
but
bitches,
have them
get off my
as
ship.
the rebels, like they do with when they did with Star Wars. That would be a brilliant show.
Yeah, also, Ben, I think they already did a Britain in space thing with Doctor Who.
Did they?
Yes, it's doing Matt Smith's one.
Yeah,
Oh,
but that's
the Beast
different.
Oh yes, they did. Yeah, the Star Whale one, isn't it?
Yeah, but
it's
that's
like
different
UK
though.
in space.
I'm talking like a show that is like independent, not from like the like from Doctor Who and things like that. Because I don't think Doctor Who is, in my opinion, that good in it. I don't think Doctor Who is good anymore.
On the state of Doctor Who these days, Ben. Like, I'm
Take it steady, Tyler.
Nowadays.
Yeah, sorry, Tyler's just messaged. Take it steady, Tyler. And I know you've got my number, but if you want to contact me, just let me know.
Yo.
And I'll catch
Right,
up
I
with
need
you.
you two to get off my ship and go and invade that place.
Roger that. Already on it. Deploying in 3, 2, 1.
That station's destroying my ship.
Gas him out.
See ya, bud. It's nice hearing from you again. Is that you in the carrier?
Yeah, I'm in the ship currently.
I've got a missile locked on me.
Yeah, I can't do a lot right now, so I might have to park the ship outside the asteroid belt.
Need me to do everything. Yes.
It's not really a.
to do everything at the moment. Yeah.
It's not really an asteroid. Is it an asteroid belt? I thought this was Earth. Yeah, it's
we are
Earth.
on Earth. Sorry, it's an asteroid field. Sorry. Right, that's one.
I need
Sorry,
help
sorry.
because I'm down.
There's not a lot I can do, so you need to get
Alright,
inside the ship
I'll
with-
have to revive.
You need to get inside that place with Harry, because I'm currently on my own in the ship right now.
I'm in.
There it is. Blast that radiator.
Right, you're just waiting on me right now, Haz, but I'm kind of dealing with people on board my ship.
I'm fine. I'm just trying to kill all the enemies in sight with my gas thrower.
Your gas thrower. Wow,
Yeah,
Harry.
it's a flamethrower. It's just gas.
Sorry, you doing a lot of farting? Is that what's going on?
I want to say something else, but I can't on YouTube because you'll get the month.
Yes, I know exactly what you're saying, little shit. Don't forget, me and Joe have a potential family background on that.
That means shit, so I don't know why you're trying to use that as a threatening thing, because Harry won't give a fuck.
No, I wasn't saying that, Joe.
Right, that is your time to get the core. Go blow it up.
I have no idea where the core is.
Tells me to exit the ship. Oh, no, it's saying reach the core.
Yeah, sorry, it's probably telling you to exit the ship because it was waiting for me to do the blow up the thing.
Okay, I'll head to the core then.
Yeah, there's an icon that is going up to the top back, which is exactly where the core is.
My ship is incredibly bloody.
I think the one that would be incredibly bloody would be me.
No, if you come back to my ship, have a look round inside and then see how... I've made it very bloody in here. Like, it's full of blood. It looks like I've had a party and just killed everybody.
Marking sensitive systems. Trash the place.
Fuck!
Oh, waiting for me again.
I'll go for the other console.
Did I did it, or did you do it, Harry?
We both did it.
Did we?
Yep, I'm just blowing up the...
Oh, motherfucking shit!
Slacked. Everyone in one piece. Let us move on. Grenadier forces routed from system. Missile battery rendered non-viable. Sector secured. Closing dossier.
I like the AI, he's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
It kind of reminds me of an admiral. Or a captain, do you know what I mean? Or the ship AI. I mean, he is kind of an AI, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. Anyway, turning back to you, Joe.
That's cool, they've got a viewport down the bottom. So they can, like, see Earth from above. So that's cool.
Have you guys actually explored my ship?
I don't think so.
Are you on my ship, or are you actually...
I'm on
We're
the ship
trying...
now.
I'm trying to get back. This place is a bit of a maze, so give me a minute.
It is.
There we go. I'm back. I'm about to get onto the ship now.
Oh yeah,
Where
wow,
are you?
it is bloody in here, Joe. Wow.
Are you behind that big
period,
fucker?
Joe?
Yeah, you're there.
I might have... This might have been where I was carrying all the corpses from my last mission.
Where's all the blood?
You'll see it, Joe. You'll see it, Ben.
I mean, it's literally inside the whole ship. Like, it is covered.
Is it because it's all red?
Well, that's usually a sign for blood, yeah.
Wow. That's kind of funny, actually.
What haven't we done yet?
Actually, I could use the share. Could I use the share play to have you guys? Oh wait, I can't do the mastery rank because the mastery rank's not available, and I'm still at level 7 on the energy.
I'm sure there's a way.
I need to energy up to go gain another mastery rank because I was going to say, could one of you guys help me with it?
I'm sure we're alright. What the fuck are you doing, Joe?
Review your shields.
Ah, nice. I like that. Oh, 25 times. Nice. I like it,
basically
Joe.
that's your overshield, so yeah, that's
I
kind of what
like
this character
it.
does. So if you see me, see me spazzing a lot like that, it's because I'm giving you guys shields.
Oh yeah.
All right, Haz, let's get into our guns, just in case.
Okay.
Because I think we're about to go into another mission.
I have if I remember correctly, there's a cruise ship we have to kind of get inside, and then there's like a defense mission on the inside. But first of all, we have to shoot everything else on the outside. So
that's fine.
Open fire! Open fire! Weapons free.
Jack is within range. Blasted to fragments.
Disable priority targets before hitting that capital ship.
I want boots on the deck. Clear the tubes and launch ram sleds.
right, hit down security nodes.
Not to be a pain, bro, but I'm struggling to get targets.
I know,
Struggling to hit my target.
I'll be moving a lot at the moment because I'm going after their like
Defenses,
nodes.
yeah. I'm with you. It's alright, that's why I know what you're doing, that's why I'm not trying to like have a go. That's why I'm not having a go at you. I'm just saying I'm just struggling to get any any defenses.
So basically now their pillars are open, we can get inside, so before we do that we'll just clear the area of all the enemies.
Yep. Take out their fighters.
Take
your Rex.
We got Taro got a cruise ship on the other side.
Right, cruise ships, I might need someone to jump in the gun behind me to shoot them out. But we won't prioritise them right now, we'll just shoot the mini fighters.
We'll do our last minute.
Well, I'm in the gun behind on the...
I'm on the top. I'm on the top of the gun. I'm in the top gun.
Who's in the gun but behind me?
Oh, I don't think I've switched out.
Be likely me, I would imagine, because I'm the one at the top.
Oh, yeah.
I'm the guy on the top gun.
If you're on the gun, if you're on the gun at the front, the one that's behind my console, you should have the ability to shoot down the cruise ship.
I think I'm on that gun now, Joe.
I'm on the back. I was at the back
whoever's got
gun,
the
Joe.
death beam, basically whoever just used the death beam.
That was me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was Harry. I'm at the
I have
back.
a feeling we might have been boarded.
Well, time to gas them.
Since you guys are going to be busy, I'll keep us defended.
I don't think we might be. We might be alright.
No, I don't think we have.
Warship incoming. Warship incoming.
I need someone to take down this. Hey, Haz, can you get back on the ship for me? Back on the gun, sorry, for me to take down this cruise ship.
Yeah, the main gun, you mean?
Yes.
Where's the main gun?
That's
On
me.
their ship.
Possibly please hurry, because we're taking a lot of damage.
We're powering up. There we go.
Destroyed. Nice. Are we above
I was just charging it, Joe. You know.
Joe, are we above what's that called? Venus.
Yes.
I thought we were, because it's all fiery on the atmosphere.
I think it was Venus, yeah. Right. Everybody out the ship.
It will likely be Venus, but we'll have to see.
Yo.
Just YOLO! Moving in.
Right, Rex, you can keep the ship alive while I'm gone, right? If it blows up, I'm coming through your head.
Probably in hell.
Handing off to Tenno Coordinator Lotus. See you on the other side.
Our position has been compromised.
Hey Ben, look behind you.
Defend the cargo
Hang on.
until reinforcements arrive.
I've got my necromech in here.
Nice.
Hailstorm defense activated. Nice, Joe. Got your ultra defense.
Yeah, that's one thing I like about these missions. The railjack allows me to bring this thing.
That's
As soon
cool.
as we get yours available, Haz, you'll be able to do the same.
I might do the same as well in the future.
Yeah, once you guys have got Warframe strong enough to do later levels, like, you should be decently strong here, but let me know. Because I'll have to jump back out and keep you guys alive as Dante otherwise.
I'll only use that that ability of throwing all the spears if necessary.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing with the cage stone, Ben. I'm using that only when necessary, when I'm needing defending the thingy.
I'm lowering.
Also, guys, I heard you might be making a Alien TV series soon.
Yeah, Alien Earth, I believe it's called.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on the Romulus movie?
Oh,
I fucking loved it.
Who?
I loved it.
Really? Is it that good?
It was
It
pretty
is
good,
good.
yeah.
They finally actually did something about the game, like the movies and the games that are actually now starting to go a bit better, because the games are starting to now look better.
Alien Isolation's like it's suddenly sold so many like copies because people are like watch the film and going, you know what, I want to play a game about it.
You know, it's funny. It's not just the fact that Alien Isolation's now a thing. They've now made a game about the Alien franchise, and you're basically playing as soldiers, but it's not colonial marines. It's a different type of marine kind of thing. It's a new game. Seriously.
Yeah, no, it's like
WPE played it.
Yeah, it's Firefly.
Recently.
Yeah, that's what you play. You're playing as colonial marines. You're playing as space marines.
Yeah, but they've made a different version, haven't they? They made another version of a game that is like that.
Yeah, that's colonial marines.
Also, Ben, if you want to...
The game is called Firefight, but you're playing as colonial marines.
Yeah, I think that's right, isn't it?
Yeah, the game is called Alien Firefight. Yeah, it's a third-person shooter. Yeah. You play as colonial marines that go on a space station. Yeah, you're getting it confused with the game that's called Alien Colonial Marines, which was shit.
Yeah, I was trying to say that. I was trying to say the one that is new.
The new one is Alien Firefight, and you play as Colonial Marines.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of.
So
yeah, that was the one I was thinking of. I wasn't trying to say that was that one. Yeah, you know what I mean. I knew exactly what you were saying. I couldn't rephrase it properly because I didn't know what the game was actually called. I just knew it was in the Alien franchise.
And also, Ben, if you want to watch Alien Romulus, you need to watch the first movie to catch up with the story of the second movie.
I don't think Ben likes the Alien films.
I wouldn't like scary films like that, because Aliens, it's about horror, and games like that aren't my my forte.
I mean, I didn't find it too scary. I'm into horror stuff.
I'm not gonna lie, the reason why I'm not a big fan of like that kind of thing is because it really does actually make me panic, like when I'm watching films like that. That's why I've never liked horror. But it's ironic because I'm actually writing a bit about horror in the book, because I'm explaining like what's going on in in Europa. You know, I've I've announced the title of the name of the story. Well, basically, shit gets real in the situation. So remember when Joe was saying that there was a lot of blood in his ship? Well, there's a lot of blood in the city, and it's absolutely everywhere. Corpses are everywhere. You know, blood is streamed everywhere, like throughout the battlefield, like throughout the city corridors and everything else. So yeah, not the best looking sight to look at. That's why I said you'll be impressed with the story, because I was showing it to staff the other day and they really liked it. They were like thinking, yeah, you can see where like things are going. Hence why I'm also using ChatGPT, because it's helping me with like using a bit of like words to make me basically explain a few like things that I need to say, but I can't say it because the story will not be able to, because I wouldn't have the words to say it. So so basically it'll like I don't know if you see it from the AI. I don't know if that's a thing, if you guys are seeing it, but
we can,
basically
but I've muted it, so it doesn't matter.
I thought it was just for me only, but it doesn't matter. Basically, I'm using it to help me write my story better. And if you notice, it basically does a scripture of like of what it's supposed to be and what it's supposed to do and all that stuff. So the idea is I'll adapt to it, and that's what I do.
Sorry?
There's a spider alien on.
Oh yeah, those were a thing, yeah.
I am sorry that it disturbs you, bro. I generally didn't want many people to be in the server. I tried to not have anybody inside it, but for some reason it just put it in.
Discord, so it just pinged normally. But I turned it off, so on my end, so I don't really care. It's cool. It's that cool. So I'm gonna start doing it now.
Reinforcements available.
Shall we extract
Do you
or
choose to
stay?
leave now or continue fighting?
Just the same.
Yeah, we'll stay. We'll stay. Fuck it.
You will be rewarded.
Ah, I'm inside!
I can see, yeah.
Oh, bye, Ben.
I'm actually in... Oh, okay.
Are you inside
I've,
the cryo sleep
Yeah, he
thing,
is.
Joe?
Yeah, a second ago, my face was right on his arse. So his face was on my arse. I am not gay, if anybody's thinking.
No, it's totally not a gay thing to say, Ben.
Very not. He's totally gay.
I am 100% not gay.
I'm not gay, but I like men.
I think you do, Joe.
People just don't understand me. See, I have relationships with women and I fuck men. But because I have a woman problem, I'm just fucking men.
I mean,
it's called Brandon.
The relationship you have, Joe, is with Bromby, and he's the father.
You know, the funny thing about this is that I still remember that conversation that Mum had with me a long time ago. Do you remember the conversation, Joe?
No.
Mum and Dad generally thought you both had a relationship.
Yeah, Brandon set that all up on purpose because he knew that was happening as well. So the fucker decided, you know what, I'm actually going to make him think that we are dating. So he showed up at my house on Valentine's Day and gave me a fucking box of like roses. She knocked on my door, threw it in my face, said, "There you go, bitch," and walked off. Like there was no context whatsoever, and he's bursting out laughing. I think you fucking wanker.
I love it.
This is a man who does not give a fuck and will go to great lengths to make someone fucking look stupid.
That is so funny.
I mean, I have a limit with pranking people if I want
he
to
does
prank
not.
someone. I mean, I would never do that to you, Joe.
It does make me laugh though, I'm not gonna lie. Brandon is brilliant. I love the man. Like he's funny as hell. He's the funniest motherfucker I've absolutely. I love him to bits. Like he's a great guy.
He is a great guy, Bumpy.
Like, don't get me wrong, there is going to be times like I'll disagree with some things that he says, but it doesn't mean that I hate him much.
I just about put up with him.
That's what we all do. We put up with people we want. Like, I put up with Cam sometimes because
I have to put up with you.
I have to put up with Ben.
I have to put up with Joe. I have to put up with Hazza. I have to put up with everything that I have to do to kill myself. The strategy I'm doing, guys, is doing pretty good, but I'm low on energy.
I'm fine on shields.
It's not the shields I'm talking about, it's the energy. I need energy. I need a lot of energy to fire those spheres.
Right.
Wave cleared. Joe, can you be kind to give us a bit more overshields, please? We've dropped a bit.
You have max overshield now.
Okay, thank you.
I'm calling this thing Dave. Dave.
What's Dave?
The guy in the coffin.
It's not coffin, it's a fucking cryopod!
It's a coffin!
It's not!
I mean, by the time we're finished with him, it will be a coffin.
When you think about it, these coffins, like these coffins, these like these I know, it pisses me off when I can't say it. These cryopods are like basically remnants for like the new players, basically, which I like the concept, because like each new player is like, it's like the ones that are in cryo.
These aren't though. The pods we're protecting aren't.
Yeah, I'm saying some of the. I'm saying like they're like saying like they're future players, not like we're protecting players. I'm saying like players that not be in the game.
No, we're not, because if you look at them, they're adults and players children, and that's famous also, which we get later on. In the story, Ben, you'll see that your character comes from a cryopod when you play second room. Not from these cryopods though, from a specific one.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. We're sitting inside the back, aren't we? Where you can upgrade your character. I know exactly.
No, we're not. We are. Me and Harry are now, but your Tenno is not. No.
So where's my Tenno then?
You ever notice how the moon isn't on the map?
Hmm.
You ever notice how the moon's not on the star chart?
Right.
The moon Lua.
Yeah, Lua. You know, basically, you can't access the moon for a reason, and that is due to the second dream quest, which you'll find out eventually.
Take 5.
Right.
So your Tenno is actually on the moon at the moment.
I've just got Ash body work. I've got like blueprints.
Yeah, system blueprints I got.
We're going on a detour.
I think this mission might be my last one because I'm checking the time. I'm like, ooh.
Oh, okay. Should we? Actually, we can leave now. Actually, good point. I never really realised the time.
Yeah,
What time is it actually?
11:20.
11.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Okay, let's see what my rank is for next. 25. Would that be enough to mod?
It might be enough to put that one mod on, yeah. So it was a flow mod, but it was like a max rank one. So you should try it. Should let you know.
I'm still a level 19, by the way, Joe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
My guns are still level 30, but my my weapons, my Styrax needs to be, or Stynax needs to be that extra 20 to go. Because obviously you're 28, Harry, you're 22. I don't know why I'm not upgrading properly.
It goes off how many kills you get, or how many. What if you're using weapons and stuff that faster?
So basically, you're telling me that I can't use.
You can. You just won't get as much XP for it while you're using them.
Right. Okay.
Oh, you got it right now. There you go, yeah. You got everything you need now, Has.
Okay.
That's all I need to do.
Okay, I'll stop the
Can I ask you something, Harry? How come you can't...
I used to, but I have a system now. Instead of me doing 2-hour streams like I used to, I max out to an hour. So I don't know, some new algorithm that I thought of. Maybe, I guess. I mean, I could do a 2-hour stream if I wanted.
So it's like so basically it's like you could you could have a bit of rest and then continue again in the later day. Yeah. I'm with you. Yeah, I play like how much I would do it, and then I would wait until like a specific moment where like I'll do it again, and then I'll like so sometimes I would play like for possibly like maybe about, I don't know, an hour or two, or maybe 4 hours, and then I'll finish, and then that's it. Like, because at the moment I really can't get back into like The Sims at the moment. I tried streaming it the other day, and I just couldn't get back into it.
Speaking of The Sims, Ben, have you seen the gameplay trailer for Inzoi?
Sorry?
Yeah, that looks fucking crazy.
Inzoi.
Inzoi?
It's basically the next Sims. It's similar to The Sims.
Oh, you're talking about that clone, that Sims clone. Yeah, yes, I've heard about that. The graphics are insane. Isn't it like that Chinese game or something? Is it in a Chinese game?
It is for a Chinese or Japanese company, yes. I think.
I think it is.
But it is similar to The Sims, where you can have a job, have a house, get married, have a relationship, and even have a kid, and even drive a vehicle.
It does look fucking mental.
It does.
And it's still in early development.
It is still in early development at the moment, yes.
Which is crazy, because the graphics look incredible.
Hmm?
The graphics look amazing, don't they?
They do, yeah.
I wish you could play Halo with me, Has, because they've just...
I haven't got Game Pass.
I know, but like, cause since I'm playing on the PC, damn.
Well, at the moment,
I know, that's what I mean.
It's not available to game at the moment.
That's what I mean.
I need to upgrade it.
Oh, mate, like you'd be loving it because they brought out some like new content, And don't get me wrong, the servers are a bit better than they used to be. They're not the best still, but they're better than they used to be.
Yeah.
They're still a bit like the multiplayer is I'd say probably about 3.5 rating, but when you played the new firefight missions, they're pretty good. And the fans have been making Fall of Reach or the Battle of Reach maps, which I've been playing a lot lately, and it's bloody brilliant.
Yeah.
You'd like it. Honest to God, mate, you'd absolutely love it. It's a really good game. It's good when they're trying their best, but there's a lot of controversy about a lot of professional players that are saying oh, they're sick of the game, something needs to change, etc. Personally, I don't blame them, but since I'm not a professional player, I just like to play it anyway. I don't really care. I don't care what the gossip's all about. And frankly, I know there's a lot of problems with Halo at the moment, especially with the leadership and how it's been done and how everything is. I just don't care anymore. I'll just play whatever what's there. If the game's bad, okay, I won't play it. But then if the game works, which I knew the game would be, come back to light. If you remember when it first came out, I was mad when it first came out. But after a little while, but then when they announced I think it's about a year or two later, I started playing it last year I think. I played it for a little bit longer and then I stopped playing it for a while, and I've just come back into that cycle again.
Yeah. Also, Joe, what's Dagoth frame?
Dagoth?
Yeah.
She's a frame that uses horses and stuff. She's basically the headless horseman.
Oh, would you think that would be useful for me, Dagoth?
She is pretty good, so yeah, I reckon that'd be a good one for you.
Okay, I might replicate the.
Are you still in the dojo, guys?
I am. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just not in the same group as you, so I don't know if we're... Oh no, I just saw you walk past me.
Yeah, I'm near the bit where I'm next to the dueling area. Oh, there you are.
I can see you. I don't know if you can see me. I am stood next to you.
No, I see.
I'm not in the same session with you guys, so...
I just realised, Ben, we have the same arm pieces.
Really?
Yeah, the same shoulder pads. We have the same, yeah. You probably can't see him as well on mine, but I do have the...
Yeah, I do see him, actually. I see him now. And I like what you've got done with the backpack, though. That's hilarious.
Yeah,
that's so
it's
you.
the Tenor backpack. I love it.
I still use it on my other one, actually, with Frost.
It's such a cool backpack.
Oh, the swords for Dagoth are Mastery rank 8, which I need to rank up to if I want them.
Okay. I'm going to go to my railjack a sec. Have you seen how the dry dock looks, Ben?
Yeah, I have, actually.
I've added some ships in there as well.
Did you?
Oh, by the way, if you press down on the D-pad, it will open up the interactive menu, and you'll be able to go to the teleporters.
Yeah, menu. I did notice.
It's a new feature that did, yeah.
Did you put those white ships into the room?
Yes, I did, yes.
They do look good.
Yeah, thank you.
I've noticed you've done a turret.
Yeah, it's like a blockade thing. It's because nothing's behind there at the moment, and I kind of just blocked it off because I thought it looked cool. I mean, you can go behind it. Nothing actually stops you. It's just.
What happened to the Shag Shack? Oh, it's still there.
Over there. It has.
Oh, I see. I think I see you guys. And hold on.
Oh yeah, we're all here.
Yeah, but we're not on the same server. I can see your bodies, but not in the same server.
Yeah.
You're just in my dojo now with my ship facing in front of you.
Oh, okay. I can't see your ship. I can only see mine.
I can't see anything.
Yeah, Ben doesn't have a ship, so.
Oh, yeah, he has an unlocked one.
It's fine.
Alright, I'm gonna tell. Actually, I'll stay. I'll quite like it then.
Actually, you should name your stream Catching Up with Harry.
Sorry?
Name your stream Catching Up with Harry, because that is literally what you catching up for me.
You really did not sound very good. I generally didn't even
He
hear what you
said you
said.
should call your stream Catching Up with Harry, because that's what you're doing right now.
Yeah,
True,
that's
but
what I said.
true. I mean, I could actually do that, but I don't really give a shit.
Okay, fair enough.
Like, I could do, but like, I just like, you know, like, I just want to catch up with you guys and just like be on the similar level, like how you guys are.
Yeah.
The fuck is
I mean,
that?
I have many
Is that drop
quests
pod?
to go if I want to be in
Yeah.
the same level as Joe, so
Yeah,
I still
I
need
love this
to
animation.
build the necromech. Sounds like Joe.
You do, yeah.
I love this
So I can
animation that
start the new
my
war.
Stynax does.
Right, I'm trying to point to the main room. So if you can press down on the D-pad and go to where it says teleporter, you'll see we've got a couple of options at the moment.
Uh-huh. Main
I'm
hall,
going
is
to the
it,
main
or
hall, yeah.
main hall?
Yeah, I'm going to the main hall, yeah. I'm assuming Ben hasn't figured that one out.
No.
You press down on the D-pad when you see navigation. And you use your left analog stick down.
And go to transporter.
And you go to transporter.
Right.
And then you click
And
on
then you
main
want to
hall.
go to main hall.
Yeah, I was on the thing already. I just needed to know where I
Hey,
had
Ben,
to go.
Come over here. Come over here.
I just
Sorry.
needed to be in the I just needed to know where the
Did
main
you
hall
jump off
was.
the side, Ben?
No.
Where are you? I was going to say, come over here.
Hey, look, it's a butthole. Hey!
There's always a fish tank in here.
Yes.
You may not have a room, Ben,
They're
but you have a fish
koi!
tank dedicated to yourself.
They're koi! Yay! Oh, I'm actually really happy about that.
There you go. Ben's happy now. He hasn't got a room. He's got a corner to himself.
They're
Yeah,
actually
he's
koi. Some of them are they're like koi, but they're not. I don't know how to put it. Like
Actually,
they're like koi, but they're not.
Actually, I know another way I'm even more happy is win him a fish at the fairground near me.
Oh,
yeah.
I still remember that
That's
time when I
happy.
bought it. Fucking hell! I did not.
Here you go,
Honest to
Ben,
God.
I won you a fish.
Honest to God, I didn't at the time. I'm gonna be honest with you. At the time when we went to the fairground and we did and we were like watching the fireworks. Do you remember a few years back? Like it was many years back. It was during the time when shit was about to hit the fan, right? And it was in I think it was in 2018. Where we went to the fairgrounds. It was like a caravan site, and they had a huge bonfire going off, didn't they? And they had basically this big carnival area, and it was basically outside of Starport. And I didn't really like the staff, like the agency staff, Maggie, and I hated Maggie. Like I hated her to a passion because of how horrible she was.
Yeah.
But I remember getting that fish from there. I remember getting
I
Noble.
can see my Warframe's pussy from here.
Really? We really don't want to know.
Of course he'd figure that one out. Oh, Hazza.
Who else to happy?
You're
Keep
a
in mind,
twat.
Harry, that your Tenno is a child, so you know.
Not to me, she is not. To me, she looks like an adult and she sounds
Prepare
like
to be
an adult.
cancelled, Harry. Prepare to be cancelled.
I mean, the drifter's
Don't
old
cancel me.
enough, I'm just saying.
I'm not
can't-
looking
I
at
can't
anything
wait.
inappropriate here, but that is wrong to say. You can't say you can't say shit like that.
It's even Bobby would say, why, Joe?
Oh man, he would say a hell of a lot worse.
He would.
He would, yeah.
That boy has no filter. He don't give a fuck.
Do you know it's funny because like since Brandon likes doing like dark humor and all that stuff. I mean like I find some of his jokes quite funny, but like I wouldn't understand many of them. Do you know what I mean? Like because Brandon likes
We
to
don't
reference the
understand his
jokes.
weird texts we get in our group chat sometimes, you know.
I'm in a group chat with him. I'm in a group chat with him with another friend, and we all like we go out of occasionally, and he will put stuff in the chat, and my other friends like, dude, what the fuck is Brandon on about? And I have to then, I have to then explain it to him because I know how Brandon writes, so everything he puts in the chat, I know what he's on about, but I know no one else knows what he's on about. So I'm having to go, tell my friends, I'm having to go, well, basically he means this, and he's like, well, why didn't he just put that? I said he did. He just in his own way.
He just does it in his own way, exactly.
Well, the thing is, Brandon spells it because he's dyslexic. He tends to have spell things wrong like I do. But he knows that he spelled it wrong and sends it anyway. He doesn't give a fuck.
Well, of course he doesn't. He has
He
that
just sends it
attitude.
and goes, well, if they figure it out, they'll figure it out. If they don't, they don't. Not my problem.
Did you see the message that he sent this morning, like earlier on this evening? This afternoon. He was about like we were going to go out and all that. Like we were going to go online or something, or he was going on holiday for the week. Yeah, do you remember seeing that message? And I said about like because he likes those type of jokes. Do you remember what I said?
No, so.
You liked the joke. You liked what I said.
Oh, okay.
I said because he was saying like, "Oh, have fun" and all that stuff. So I replied after Harry saying, "Oh yeah, have fun and all that stuff. Do send nudes."
Yeah, I did see. Yeah.
You really did find it funny. Like you had a laughing emoji on it.
I mean, he's not the only one going on holiday. I'll be going to Abu Dhabi next Wednesday with the social group I go to, Ben.
Oh, right. That's sociable, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't actually blame you, like, going with sociables. It's not for me, like, going to social groups. It's like, I'm not saying it to be like, oh, I'm antisocial or anything. I'm saying that I would rather do something like, because the family prefer to, like, do, like, jobs and stuff, like, working and things like that. And
Yeah.
I have that mindset where, like, well, I've just done, like, college for, like, 3-4 years, and, you know, I'm all ready to go, like, to get all my, my sessions ready to, like, get jobs or work and things like that. And the one thing that a lot of people don't really tell you in specialist colleges for people with learning difficulties is that getting a job is extremely hard, and you can't do that. And they try and slightly brainwash you a bit to say like, oh, you'll get a job as soon as like you leave. Pfft, that didn't happen. I mean, look at you, Harry. You're struggling.
Yeah, I'm struggling to find a job right now. I'm like trying my best with my CV. I'm trying my best with looking locally near me. Try and get a job, but sometimes no one's hiring, or sometimes when I ask them, they already gave it to someone else with more bar experience, and I'm like,
well, frankly, okay. I wouldn't blame them because, like, because not to sound disrespectful, I'm just saying, because if they have more experience, they'll go for that, because because you may not have like the experience that they are looking for. So that's why finding a job in this world is very difficult.
Like,
what the fuck are these machines doing all over here? Why are they all here?
Because I'm a fucking psychopath and I like my drones.
Your
this
droids
that you do in your
just...
house, Joe.
Bro,
if I can have all these in my house,
vacuums,
bro,
and put them all
not to sound stupid or anything, but it looks like there's like an orgy fest happening over here.
Yeah, it's more like Robot Wars.
It's not Robot Wars, mate. It looks like a jack-off simulator. It literally looks like a jack-off simulator, in my opinion. What did you say, Harry? I didn't hear you at first.
I was saying, Joe, that this looks. If this was Robot Wars, these would be on fire, not.
One of them are.
One of them has fire. One of them has fire.
Yeah, it stood right next to me and Joe.
Yeah.
The black and red one. Which is very cool, by the way.
I mean, yeah, I get what you mean with your volunteering job that you do, which I noticed in your channel that you filmed. You know, I do enjoy volunteering at the other places I volunteer at, like the two railways near me.
Yeah.
But this year, I can only volunteer at one of them because of my budget.
Do you know, the one thing that really irritates me, the one thing that really irritates me about the way how the system is that, so, and I think you'll agree with me, Harry, is that every time we do volunteering work, some of them are like for events, some of them are like for things things that needs to happen, to do like for fun and things like that. But when you look at it from a different angle, they're not really that interested about like what you want to gain from it. Do you know what I mean? Like, and that's what I've kind of seen over the last 7 years, and living as a fully grown autistic adult. And it's not right that the way how society is, like how people see people like myself, you, and because in a world that Joe lives in, it's completely opposite compared to what we see. Like, I have to live in we both live in supported living. Now, Joe has no fucking idea what that's like. Because, like, he doesn't even know, like, I'm not saying this to be rude, I'm not saying this to attack you, Joe, I'm just saying, like, no one, like, in any of the families understand what it's like to live in it. I mean, for the past few years, I've had to deal with the worst management in the fucking year. And, like, they prevented me and the lad that I'm no longer friends with, which I'm not going to say his name here, but yes, yeah, I'm not mentioning his name, but that's it. That's my point. And and the thing is, like, when it comes to work and things like that, you don't really see it in that way. Like, people don't really see it that way. Like, you want to achieve payment.
Yeah.
But I've had to come to terms with the fact that I won't be able to get money because no one cares. Because no one cares in the world of today. The society is that toxic, no one cares. And they won't look at it in a more of a friendly fashion. They'll just look at it and go, you're just moaning. Like, they don't care. Because they won't understand what goes on, and that's why I see things very, very differently. And Joe, as normal, he would do what he would love best. Like, he would probably see his mates at work, and he would do things at school. Not school, sorry, but
college.
But all the stuff he would do. Yes, it's difficult with college and all that stuff. But when you look at it from a different perspective, it is very difficult to see what goes on. In the world we live in, because me and you have a very, very similar like background. Because don't get me wrong, Harry, me and you have grown up. Like we've known each other since we were toddlers. For fuck's sake, we knew each other since we were kids. We know who we are. We know what we do. And it's difficult enough that society doesn't really see us as this thing where like, and I'm not saying it for myself and you, I'm saying it for like other people here. I think personally that it needs, like, society needs to adapt to new things that will help them, like people like us in the disability world. That needs to change. There's a lot of issues that are going on, and it needs to stop. These issues need to stop, but they ain't gonna happen because they're not interested of what's there. They're more interested about the dosh that comes into their hands. That's all it is. They're not interested of us. They're more interested about what they want, not us. That's why things aren't being done. That's why we can't get jobs. That is why we can't get a life that we would get. Because, yes, me and you, and even I have this conversation with Matt all the time, and Matt said exactly the same thing. And Matt said that he wants to get a job, he wants to get a girlfriend and all that stuff. And, frankly, I don't blame him. I'm the same.
But why? Yeah.
But, unfortunately, I've had to come...
Those things. I've achieved the girlfriend part.
Yeah, but you might lose that shit. You might lose it. Because, like, that's what I've learned. I mean, look at what happened to me.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna happen anytime soon. But the point is, society as a whole is... Like, me and Joe have always said that society is not the best. Like, when it comes to the way it is. I was watching Dahi Delogla and the Terrorizer, like, talk about this on their Reacts channel. And Brian basically asked Nogler, saying, "Oh, what do you think society has improved, and what do you think about it?" And he said, he said this, by the way. He said, saying, what Nogler said. Nogler said in response, saying, "Things are improving, but some things are getting worse." And I don't blame him for saying that, because I actually agree with him. Because I look into, like, the way how the world is, and the world is like, there is very much a lot more issues. Like, he's talking about, like, technological stuff. Like, we're advancing really, really well and all that stuff, but there's issues like socially and things that are struggling in that way. And I really do think there is problems. I mean, like, we talk about this quite often, don't we, Joe? About society, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, it's quite a worry, isn't it? Like, we were talking about this about last year, about how shit really hit the fan, like, for some of the societal, like, regions in the world. And we talked about like some of the really bad things that happened recently in the, like, past 2 years. And I'm not saying it to be negative. I'm just saying, like, in general, it's just sad that things happen.
Oh, Harry's fucking in my fireplace.
Wait, what? I need to see this.
You come out of my ship and turn immediately right before going inside the rest of the ship. He's on my campfire.
Your plushies have summoned me.
Oh, did you say my pussy has summoned me or something?
Plushies.
No, plushies.
My plush. Oh, sorry, I misheard you. It just sounded like you said your pussy. I was like, what?
No.
Hello, Ordis.
Trust you, Ben.
What?
It's just Ben to come out with the rudest shit.
Yep.
Where's the bonfire?
Question, are you inside my actual ship at the moment?
I'm outside.
Are you?
Yes.
Where? By the waterfall. Oh, I see you.
There you are. Oh, right. Well, that's why I said, is your arse being cooked?
It does look like your ass is on fire, but it also, in the lighting, he looks like he literally has been summoned.
Can I just say, in a funny way, he looks like he's farting his way out of it. Do you know what I mean? Like, he looks like he's farting, like, when he's, like, hovering that way. He's, like, going... But, like, you know, like, how, like... Oh, what's that really funny show that they did a long time ago? They had this character, and he would fart really quietly, but the gas was like holding him up whilst in meditation. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen. But can I tell you something? Do you remember that movie that Rupert what's his name from Harry Potter made that movie Thunderpants? Do you remember that movie?
He was in that movie?
Yeah, he made that film. He was in that movie.
That.
Yeah, he was like the geek that made the film, but it was about farting, and a lot of people hated it, and they still do to this day. People still hate it, but frankly, it's the funniest thing ever because it's so stupid.
I didn't realise how much fucking plushies I actually own in this game.
Why does it look like... Why do they have fucking mice ears?
I don't know. Warframe has strange creatures. I don't know them.
Can I just say, the one with the big ears, like the one that looks like a mouse in front of you, Joe, that kind of reminds me of like one that is called a grasshopper mouse. Have you seen one of those mice on nature shows where they talk about like animals with like really cool?
A kukaka floof. Kukaka or something. I don't fucking know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, apparently,
Joe,
I did a bit of research about... No, go on.
I was going to say, when do I unlock this style of hub for my orbiter?
As soon as you complete the new war, you unlock this.
Okay.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, once we get you your Necromech and you can do the new war mission, you immediately get this and Drifter.
Okay.
I need to get those two done.
And then when you do the Veilbreaker quest, you will get Camp Carl, which is the camp I've got over there.
Yeah.
I've noticed you've got more people over there.
Yeah, come with me.
I noticed you've got like the few more female Grenier.
Yeah, they were part of the place. Ordis is also over here, so I don't know if you can see him.
Yeah, I saw Ordis.
Yeah, there's an Ordis over here now.
That's why I said, hello, Ordis.
He's part of the Jade Shadow's quest. Yeah, he kind of chills here now. He's like a vendor. He can give you stuff.
Wait, you can actually get stuff now from him.
Yeah, you can get Jade, which is one of the Warframe and some of her ability weapons and stuff from him.
Interesting.
Yeah, the Drifter camp is basically becoming like the new like Orbiter. I love it here.
I like how one of them.
Showed Harry, the one time I showed Harry this place, I'm pretty sure he named the one in the chair Ben.
Oh yeah, I did name that one Ben. Yeah.
This one, me.
Yeah, yeah. The corpus sat on his ass.
You don't see the animals going to war with each other.
Don't ask why Carl's pink.
Just get along.
I find it hilarious spawning him into missions to assist me, and he's got a pink like.
He just said
with a giant Gatling gun.
He's just said, like, you don't see animals going to war with each other, but I wonder what they eat. Like they get on with each other. It's kind of funny, really, when you think about it. Who is this guy actually? Is he part of the corpus, or is he?
That's Chipper.
He's Chipper.
He's the camp vendor, so he basically gives me all like the items and like, you know the ship that I had before, the Grenier-looking one. You can get that from him.
Yeah.
Or the ship that Brandon uses, which is the Grenier one.
Hello,
I mean, what's
Carl.
the difference with the other ship skins? Are they just skins, or do they boost?
Some ships give you different abilities. Yes, so one of the you can put them all like they're universal. Once you unlock a ship, it kind of gives you all the abilities. But each ship has a specific kind of like it's called
Good day today.
support. It's like a support thing that you can call into missions. The one I have summons this guy to assist alongside me, so he like summons a death squad sort of thing, and they can fight alongside you. But some of them are able to spawn like abilities to find like treasure or like heal your squad or like missile strikes, which is very fun.
I don't know, I think I might have the missile strikes one, and then maybe the treasure on mining.
Yeah, so you have to have one or the other, but yeah, it's I have it so I can summon him, but you can have one that's like a missile. You can either buy the things, or you can craft them. I don't actually know how you craft a lot of them. Some of them you can craft through this campsite here, and then the others you have to kind of like play a certain mission to get them. Yeah.
I mean, I'd rather craft than spend my own money.
That's fine.
Deep-fried popper sure takes some.
I'm pretty sure, annoyingly, you can't actually see my custom ship here. I think you just see the default one.
Yeah, I just see the default one.
Yeah,
it's a little bit
same.
annoying 'cause my ship's the same as the one Ben has, which is annoying. You can't see it. But oh well.
Yeah, it is a bit gutting, but it's one of them things, isn't it?
Yes.
I noticed one of your rooms has a mule to the villain in War Within Quest.
Which one? Sorry.
Excited about it.
The one where you're like speaking to your son next to him, and
Oh, that's
you're
the sacrifice.
Yeah, that's the sacrifice quest, the main villain of that, and you
Ballast,
have a mule. You have a mule.
Oh yes, I have a picture of that because in my guys, follow me. I will actually explain why I've got that there. So that back room there is basically my memorabilia room, and the portrait I have of Ballast, which is the main villain, is because I killed the bastard. So it's like a memorabilia of me saying, "Yeah, I beat you. Get fucked." I don't know if you guys catch up yet. Anyway, welcome to my personal quarters. Or my living room.
That guy on the left with...
Yeah, that's it, yeah. Ballast, yeah. That's my kind of, like, memorabilia thing. So.
Yeah, he was a counsellor to the Orokin Empire, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
Are these your dolls?
He's got Excalibur. Sorry?
Are these your dolls over here?
These are based on my Warframe loadouts.
Sorry, it really I nearly generally thought you actually generally said Harry Bulls.
No, it's a doll.
Like,
dolls.
are these your balls or something? I was like, what? That's what it generally nearly sounded like.
He said dolls. So.
No, I know, but before he repeated himself, I didn't generally hear him very well because he cut out a little bit.
You hear anything that I say that sounds dirty?
I'm being genuine. I'm being genuinely honest. I did not hear you actually say that. I'm genuinely being honest. I did not hear you actually say it.
That's fine.
All I heard was like something about like balls or something like that, and that's all I heard, and so that's why I asked. I was like, "What did you say?"
I think I might head off now, guys.
Alright.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah, but late for me. Anyway, night, guys.
See you, Has.
See you, Has.
I might be on later tomorrow and later on Sunday.
I'll be out tomorrow.
I won't be on next Friday evening because I'll be knackered from.
I'll try to come down tomorrow, Has, to see if you're in town.
I will be in
the carnival.
Yeah, I will be in town at the carnival. because the girlfriend is in the carnival.
Oh, is
it's in
she?
the carnival.
Yeah, she is. Yeah.
Fantastic.
I'll try and head down for like sometime after 1, I think.
Okay, so let me know
Bro.
where you are. And
Right.
I know this is going to sound like a petty thing to ask, but when are you coming to see me? Like, would you like to come and see me at some point? Because we need to catch up.
Yeah, I need to find time to come see you, yeah, because to be fair, I haven't actually been in a while.
Because I know you've got college and stuff like that starting this month anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And also,
on,
I
Harry.
need to. I was going to say, I need to see your town then to see. You know.
Yeah, we still need to get. We still need to actually like get you over here. Actually, you'd like it here. It's quite a nice town.
Yeah.
It's not a bad town.
I just need to learn the bus route.
It's quite easy, to be all fairness. It's just like as long as you know what it is, you'll crack it. It's very easy.
Yeah.
I think it's the number 20 or something, or something like that.
52.
Something like that, yeah, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's the 52. You should be alright, to be fair. Like, as long as you you travel all the way through, you should be alright. But I'm starting to use this new service called Uber, and
Yeah, I use that.
they're really helpful, and I would recommend you using it. I use them quite often.
Uber, but for journeys,
I don't use taxis anymore. They're shit.
I mean, I find Uber better because they're much more friendlier drivers, cheaper rates than what normal taxi.
Oh god, yeah! Like the taxi, like I had. This is how stupid I had with like a taxi driver. I had a guy who like I could barely hear what he was saying to me on the phone, and I could barely hear what he was saying. So I said like the location where I was going to go, and he went completely the opposite. Couldn't even hear what he was saying as well, and I just was so angry as well at that point, and I just thought, fuck this. And then my mum was like, we need to get a service to do it. Then one of my staff basically mentioned about having an Uber put onto it, and it worked. She got it. She basically brought it up, and I downloaded it and made up a new account, and it worked, and it's really helpful.
And you can do other things besides taxi work, like you can deliver food on there.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's really helpful.
You can hire, as a new thing they started doing, you can hire out train tickets with Uber. You can you can even hire out a flight with Uber now. Like,
that's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad. That.
And me, I'm like, a flight with Uber? I wish I had the cash. Otherwise, I would book one.
It is expensive, but I think the reason why it's expensive because I think it's because like obviously they have to drive you over there, and then they'll have to like get you to like pay for the substantial amount of money that you need to pay just to use the services. But I don't know, like it's hard to explain like from a different point of view, but I think you can get where I'm coming from, if that makes sense. But it's like, I mean, it's not going to sound like 100% accurate because, like, you're not always going to get what you need or what you want. It's more or less that, you need to, like, you need to go to places. I mean, one thing I've learned about the app is, I basically learned that when I try and reserve like a trip, it costed me about like £13 for like a 5 to 10 minute trip, which that's not bad, but it's a lot of money.
Sometimes I get deals on certain hours, or sometimes on my short that I do, like from, for example, Starport to Hughley, that usually costs me about maximum 10 quid.
Wow, fair play. Would it be expensive if you went to Redditch through Uber?
It might be. I have to research.
It would be very expensive.
It would probably be about £40, something like that.
If it's that price, I'll be like, yeah, I'm taking the bus.
Yeah, but what you could do is you can go, like, you can try, like, get one of those deals, couldn't you?
Yeah, I could, but they're limited one, though, Ben.
True. It's just the problem is, like, with, like, say, like, with me and you, is that, you know, we're miles apart from each other. And
I know.
It is a pain, because, like...
I'm still surprised that one of your neighbours still goes to sociables and goes by taxi on certain trips and that. And I'm like, I get why Ben's not doing this at the moment with how...
Well, I did think about why... Like, I did think about going to sociables, but I wasn't too sure about it, because, you know, I'm more of someone who would rather do trips... no, not trips, sorry, that's the wrong word. I would rather do work rather than doing... like, going to social places and play video games for the rest of the day, and then go to trips and go and do things, etc.
We don't always play video games. Sometimes have days out on some groups or stay in.
That's what I mean, and like that's not for me. I just get I'll get easily bored. Like, I would rather go to places like WNX. I'd rather do places like that. I don't care what people will tell me. Like, if people turn around to me and say, "Oh, you can't do that," I'll turn around to them and go, "Well, sod ya. That's my life. That's not yours. You can't boss me about. That's my
you, Ben.
That's my attitude."
What I've seen in your blog, it seems like you are enjoying that place, and those cat videos do make me jealous that you have a cat workplace.
Tika is such a sweetheart. She really is. She, I know why she gets into these moods, because sometimes she gets quite like petty sometimes. So like sometimes she wants to not like a nasty sense. It's more or less like a. Sorry.
She just wants fuss, in other words.
Yeah, and I think it's because like she struggles with like sleeping. I think she doesn't like sleep very well at night at times. So like obviously it's starting to get a bit cooler now, isn't it? So obviously, so now what's happening is the atmosphere that we're now living in is a very different like scenario. So she's going to be obviously like a bit cranky. She's going to be a bit tired. And she wants to, like, you know, have that fuss. She wants to feel like she's safe. But the thing is, like, a lot of the stuff, like, some of the staff are, like, saying, "Oh, I know about this cat very well, blah, blah, blah." I'm like, yeah, but you don't know the cat like I do. Like, I've learnt the cat from, like, you know, from the very beginning I started at the place. Like, yes, she's been at WNX for many, many years and all that stuff, but, like, that doesn't mean that they know the cat. Like, they don't know the cat very well, in my opinion. I don't think they actually know it. I don't think they know what she does, what she thinks, and how she reacts, and what she does to be happy. And like, for me, like, when you look at the cat, Tika is very much a relaxed character, but she's not always relaxed. She likes to move around, but she's very vocal with me, if you notice. Like, when I say hello to her, did you notice how quickly she runs over to see me? That is a special relationship I have with her, and not many people in WNX have that with Tika. None of them.
The cat knows she can trust you.
Yeah, because the black cat, Thomas, or Noodles, because I know this is going to sound stupid, but he's got 2 names. But I just sometimes call him Thomas. But basically, Thomas is such a bullying cat to Tika. He's so horrible to her. He's really rough with her. Like, he actually attacks her and does all these things. And Tika hates him with a passion. Sometimes there's days where, like, they're really, like, friendly to each other and all that stuff. They get on with each other. But when they really, like, scrap it out, they don't like each other. And frankly, I don't blame him. I don't blame her. Because, like, you know, he's really hurt her a few times. And, like, there was times, like, I remember they had to take her to the vet to make sure that she was okay. Because Thomas really scratched her pretty hard. But she healed over time, which was a good thing, really. Because, you know, you don't want a cat, like, injured and then, you know, getting very, like, upset and all that stuff. And I love Tika to bits. Like, she's a lovely cat. And I think she receives that energy from me. Because, like, you know, every time I say hello to her, yeah, it's like really, I don't like it when I have to sit up, I have to get up and all that stuff. I really hate it. Like, I generally do. You can see it in my eyes. I don't like it. Like, I love sitting with her. I love being with her. She's my favourite little madam. She's like, she's my favourite cat. She's my second favourite to Meggie, which was my mum's cat all those years ago. And Tika kind of reminds me of her, in a sense. Even though she's a diva, but she's not stupid. She's a clever little girl. She's not, like I can, like, she tolerates me with a nice way. Like, I'll say hi to her, and she will say hi back to me. So sometimes she'll, like, meow at me, vocally, to say hi. Like, one time, she was grooming herself, and I went over to the table where she was sat, like, just doing her business. And then I started petting her on the back of her neck, like, the back of her head. And she then stretched, and then she looked at me and went, "Oh, hi!" Like she meowed at me, and that was how I knew that she's comfortable to say, like, she's greeting me in a sense, and it's nice. It's a really nice relationship I have with Tika. It's just really sweet, and I really wish you could have someone like that, Has, because, like, you know, I know you like cats and all that stuff, but it's just a pain that places like here you can't have cats. I was lucky to have a fish.
I mean, if I did have a fish, I'd probably forget to feed it, and then, you know, I just have to give it a fish funeral.
The problem is that you would have, Harry, is the reason why my fish are still alive today is because my fish are stable. The tank's stable.
Can everybody see my decoration just spinning around in circles between us?
Yes.
Can't get out.
Oh, you mean this?
Reginald, my little bug infested. Yeah, he's kind of stuck.
No, so basically, Has, the reason why my fish are surviving is because we've adapted the environment in there. We've made the ecosystem work. We've made it to the point where the tank is stable. The tank is basically got enough energy to make the fish alive, like to make them happy and all that stuff. We've made the environment their home, and I just want them to be happy, and the fish love that. And every single day that I see them, I learn a bit more about their lives and a bit more about their understanding of what they do in the day and what they do in the night. And I watch them every single day. I absolutely love them to bits because, like, they're like my children. I know it sounds stupid for me to say that, but when you think about it, animals. I'm not saying I know what you're saying, Has, but, like, there's going to be people who are going to, like, look at this and think, oh, they're not, like, fish are not clever. They're just they're daft. They're not. I have I have a Gourami, which is the big blue fucker that is swimming around in my tank. You've seen Blue, and he is the most friendliest motherfucker who comes to come and see me. He comes over to see me every single morning. Huh?
You guys see me playing guitar, is it not?
Yeah, I can see you.
playing guitar tune.
I have.
Hear it, or can you not hear it?
I can hear it.
I can hear it.
Oh, okay,
I actually see, like, I have Blue, the Gourami, like the powder blue Gourami, and he's a gorgeous little character. And, you know, he greets me every single morning I see him. I love him to bits. I have no quarrels with him. I absolutely love him for it. He's a brilliant fish. I love him to bits. He's a great little character, and I just love him, like, for it. He keeps the tank at bet, like, he keeps the tank stable and hierarchy, like, how it is, because he's the toughest animal. He's a strong he's a strong fish. Yes, he's a male. Yes, males can be very, very aggressive, but males are can also be very easy to look after. And, you know, I'm looking after a male that is very, very easy to look after. I'm proud to look after him because he's a good little fish.
Well,
I like
good
him.
For you, Ben. Yeah,
I'm enjoying his time. Like, he enjoys my time with him. You know, like, he enjoys what I do with the little guy. Because, you know, you don't want a fish that is going to be. You don't want an animal that is going to be upset and stressed and all that stuff. You don't want that. What's the best thing to do for an animal is to look after it and be happy with it. And if the animal's not happy, then you're doing something wrong about it. That you're not doing the right thing to help it. I mean, recently I just found out that Locke is practically with the Corys, that the Corys do not get along with each other. But so far, they're tolerating each other, even though they don't like each other. Even though Locke is very, very aggressive towards them. But it's just one of them things. I'm doing it because Locke is protecting my tank from snails. Because I get invasive snails in the tank, which you'd be surprised how many I get sometimes. One time, I used to have like about 80 to maybe about, I think probably 89 snails in the tank in a week, and we'd have to like get about 20 of them out every day, and then they'll just come straight back up again because of like how many they grow and like how quickly they breed. And it's so crazy. Like, when you look at these fish, they're like, oh, these snails, you just think to yourself, fucking hell, these animals are so clever and adaptable to nature. It just mind boggles me how they do it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I love fish in general, but like,
I mean, it's
gotta
also a hobby as well, your passion.
Yeah, it is. And I love fish. Don't get me wrong. I love fish, and I love birds, and I love animals in general. I love them, and I have a very good understanding why they do what they do. And you know, I don't have a bad thing about these animals. I just do what I always see about them. If you see an animal that is sad and things like that, for one, that person's not looking after it properly, and secondly, you're responsible to look after that animal in the first place. If that animal does not survive, you are the one who's failed it. And I tell myself that every single day. And like, the thing is, the nice thing about it, about this fish tank is, yes, even though I've lost basically like the catfish and all that and stuff, like I've lost you know, I've lost the mountain minnows and all them stuff, and you know, it was sad, but at the same time, I have a very, very good understanding that I understand that they're not always going to live forever. Yes, they can live up to about 20 years or something like that, but in captivity it's very different. which is a shame, but I can understand why. Like, why it's difficult to look after them. As long as you know how to do it. I mean, I've only just touched the tip of the iceberg, and I'm already starting to get new species in the tank, and they're doing really well. So I'm working towards the tank that is making their home, their environment great, and that's what I'm happy about, and that's what I want. I want their world to be happy. I want their world to be, in a good way.
Yeah.
It's just there's nothing wrong about it, but as long as you know how to look after the fish, then, or like the animal, it's just that. But you gotta be committed. Don't be you can't be lazy. And I'm not saying it for you. I'm saying it for everybody.
Oh, no.
You can't be lazy with an animal, because that animal is relying on you to look after it. It's the same with a mum and a dad. It is exactly the same behavior. If you don't give them food, that animal will starve and that animal will die.
Yeah.
And that is why I don't want to, mess with that boundary. If that animal is hurt or anything else like that, that's my responsibility to look after it. My responsibility is to nurture it and give it the satisfaction it needs to survive. That is what I do. I support, I give the animal the best life I can give it. Yes, and apparently, you're going to be surprised about this, apparently fish actually don't like being touched. Do you know that?
No.
Like when they're actually alive. So when they're alive, they actually don't like being touched. So it's a real fact. I didn't know about it, and I found out about it quite recently. I was looking it up about a year ago, before I lost the mountain minnows. It was quite amazing, actually. I was quite fascinated about it.
Oh.
But
anyway.
Yeah, sorry for rambling, but
that's fine.
I just love them. I just love them. I'm very passionate with them.
I get what you mean. I was just saying, guys, I'm probably gonna head off now. It's getting
no worries,
late.
Haz, are you gonna be coming back on at some point in the future?
I'm back on Warframe with Joe possibly tomorrow or Sunday if Joe can make it.
There's a chance I might not be going. I might be busy I might not be around in the future, but I think there's a chance that I might not actually be around. I might be available in the evening tomorrow. I mean, I'll be alright tomorrow because I'm not doing a lot, but I'll be I might not be going to the gym on Sunday. I can't be asked.
I recommend go a different day because that's what I do. I go to the gym.
Yeah, that's what I'll be doing. Yeah, I'm already
mostly
considering
go to the gym every other Wednesday. Not every Wednesday. Every other Tuesday.
Yeah.
On a random PA time with my support worker Rich sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, I respect that. What are you doing,
What are you
Joe?
laughing about, Joe?
I'm laughing at my little, Reginald. He decided to sprint all the way to the infested room as I was about to shut the door.
Oh.
And now he's stuck.
So.
Oh no, he's off.
Hey, I'm heading off now. Night, guys.
Yeah, have a nice evening, mate. Take care.
Thank you. Alright, bye.
Bye.
I might go in a bit as well. I'm getting quite tired.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I've had a bit of a bad night last night.
Yeah.
Yeah. I basically didn't even sleep until about really early in the morning, like 5:30 in the morning. As soon as you guys were probably waking up.
Mm. He's still in there. Oh, he's still in there. Fuck it, he's staying in there now.
He'll come out when he's ready. So how's college doing? Are you starting it this week?
I haven't started it. I start it Wednesday, yeah.
Fair enough.
So yeah, I do start it soon.
So what's happening about it? Are you like, you got any plans for it?
Not really. Just kind of go down there, see what happens, and don't really know too much what to do at the moment.
Fair enough, mate. I don't blame you.
Okay, that's bright.
You know, I was saying about that mouse earlier. Well, I was basically about to say that there's a mouse species called the grasshopper mouse, and
Yeah.
and basically they're like the most badass rodent species I've ever seen, and they're predators of like the American world.
Are
They live in America, and basically like Northern America, basically, and they're like desert mice, but these mice have like really good jumping like legs. Like, they're so nimble, they can basically jump to like basically higher than my fish tank.
Oh, really?
It's pretty impressive, really. But their bite is really, really potent. Like, apparently they're really not friendly animals. Like, they're really aggressive. They're tough. And, like, obviously when you, like, live in an environment like that, I can understand why. But, like, I wouldn't want to touch one of them. Like, I wouldn't want to handle them. But I absolutely love them to bits. Like, they're so cool. If you look up Grasshopper mouse and look up the information about them, you'd be surprised how quickly and nimble they are. They are so impressive and so clever. They are really, really cool. I love them. You'd actually like them, Joe.
Yeah, you reckon?
They're like basically the predators of the rodent world. In fact, they're so crazy. They can take venom from a fully grown adult scorpion and still survive and still get on with it. Like, no matter how potent the venom is, it's like a pain relief for the mouse, and it still carries on. Yeah, they're tough. Seriously, later on, if you get a chance, have a look them up, and you'll see why. Because they are really, really cool. I absolutely love them for a really good reason. I've just seen Reginald.
Yeah, he's chilling around somewhere. I think he's managed to finally escape.
Oh yeah, he's escaped, alright. He's leaving the ship.
Is he?
Yep.
Is he?
He's outside the ship. He's walking towards the foliage outside. He's just wandering.
Is he actually? Oh, he actually has. Holy shit.
Can you see him?
Yeah, I can see him. The fact he literally just fucks off and does whatever he wants.
It's funny. Before we head off, Joe, so what do I need to give my Warframe?
Fuck. I can just send you the picture actually, because I did take a picture of it. I mean, I'll send it to you via your thingy, but you won't get it till... Oh no, I can send it actually through PlayStation. I keep forgetting I can do
that. So, do I need any mods, or what do I need to put on?
Oh.
So I'm assuming I need to make a new one.
Basically, the thing I just sent you is the thing.
Right.
They're the mods that I'm trying to put onto your actual frame. Ideally, the one that says Blind Rage is the one I want to fully max out, but that's going to take a lot of work.
How do I do that?
I'm going to focus on Vitality and Steel Fiber for the time being, so it gives you more armor and health.
Vitality, do you say?
Yes, that'd be your HP.
Right. Did you send it to me? Yeah, you did. Sorry, it doesn't always tell me. It doesn't always tell me.
It's fine.
Okay. How come you left out a gap? Was that for one of the guns?
Hmm?
Like, how come did you leave out one of the one of the gaps in the mods section? Like you left out two like empty ones.
Where?
When you were upgrading one of my Warframe or loadouts.
What? I loadout.
It was from earlier. Like you were like, oh, don't worry, I'll show you later. I'll show you tomorrow on 8. See.
Was it for one of your guns you're on about?
Probably. Like, I didn't know which one you were doing, cause like it was before I started streaming.
Basically, the gun you use, because I've told you guys to kind of just like auto everything. But basically, the gun you use is a slash, puncture, and penetrate weapon.
Right.
So I took off a lot of the elemental crap you had on it to go full into puncture and all that. So your weapon is basically for puncturing enemy armor and shields and shit.
So,
mainly armor.
Did you think that I did the right thing when I did it myself? Or do you think I needed a bit of practice?
You did, but I've learnt modding since then, and I can kind of see what weapons need to be what sort of thing. It took me a while to learn it, but yeah, it was still good what you did. It's just I just saw a way of improving it.
Yeah. Which that's great because, like, you know, you need that improvement, don't you?
Mhm.
Is it saying half 12?
Yep.
I need to have a look. Is it really?
Yep.
Oh my god, it is too. Fuck me.
Yeah, so in that case, I'm going.
I don't blame you. I'm gonna be going as well.
Alright.
Well, everybody, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Thank you, and goodbye.